I guess.
Hey guys! Oh, Sam, they just left.
My bad.
They just left. Whoever was watching on YouTube, we unmuted it. You can now hear us, by the way. Becca just realized she still had it muted.
Well, I'm muted because
Hey,
they started
Heather.
so early.
Did you get the paint out of your hair?
Oh no.
She's had a day. She's had a day. Yeah.
Got your ass.
They came back.
Hello, YouTube. I don't know who you are, but hello. I see the one person's come back.
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Tammy Monier says, hey.
Hey, Miss Tammy. How are
Heather said,
you?
not yet.
Oh. Is it at least maybe a fun color? You can just use it as an excuse for, hey, it was summer. I decided to go crazy, or it's not one of those fun colors.
Jake hasn't noticed it yet, but I got white paint on his rubber.
Why? Why are you even saying that?
Because he doesn't know, so it's fine.
Hi, Miss O'Connor. How are you? Because, it feels like pink or purple or maybe a blue.
Priscilla said, hey.
Hi, Miss Priscilla. How are you? It might not be quite so bad. You could, sorry. It's like maybe you could just pull it off. Like I decided to have a change.
Hey, Vonna.
Well, Miss Brenda, if you need an absentee, just message me. I've got a few.
Yeah. If there's something you really, really want, message Becca. Or we can maybe help you. Hi, Miss Greenwood. Well, Sean has to deal with the same stuff. So, he married me. He chose me. Nobody forced him. I'm just saying. So he has to deal with it. Sometimes you're spit again.
Jake said, Heather's married to me. She has a day every day.
Yeah.
And she said truth.
Yo, slam yourself.
But it's also true.
But it is true.
I just said you have to put up with me, and I said, and you chose me. So, nobody can blame you but you.
True love never ends.
Just breeds more insanity.
Back check.
602. I'm not very good at the light check. When you see my thumbs up, let everybody give me a thumbs up. That makes sense. Doing a light check.
4 or 5 seconds on this one.
Well, that don't mean it's gonna stay there though.
She has to deal with it.
That's what I said. Sean has to deal with it. He chose me, so
Back pretty fast, 9 or 10 second mark.
that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Not too
We got
bad.
a long night.
We do. So, and guys, I'm a little bit slower with the auctioning, so just hang in there. Bear with me. We're going to get through as much as we can tonight. So
We have like 100 lots.
we have a lot.
A lot.
I don't know if I'm going to get through them all, but y'all hang with me. We'll keep going. How about that? The lag seems like it's not too terrible.
10 to 12 seconds.
All right, guys, are y'all ready? You ready to go? It's 6:03. 6:03, so I think it's time to go. Okay, so first item up, we are already at $4 on this book, on the Disney Easy to Read Stories. It says it's 6 books in one.
See about the front of the
Yeah, so it looks like if you have Aladdin, Lady and the Tramp, Toy Story, Lion King, Mulan, and Little Mermaid. So those are going to be the stories that are in there. And you can see great illustration, great pictures here. We're at 4 looking for 5, 4 looking for 5. You get 6 stories in one book. We're at 4 looking for 5, 4 looking for 5. And there's the Mulan right there. See, it's got great graphics. There's Mushu. He's the best. Without Mushu, the show would not be so good. There's Lady and the Tramp. So we're at 4 looking for 5. There's Lion King. The graphics are great in the books. Great. There's Buzz. To infinity and beyond. We're at 4 looking for 5, 4 looking for 5. That's one of the best ones right there. Fair warning on the 4. I'll go ahead and put the sticker back on it. So, all right, I'm going to sell it $4 to Deanna Featherston. Next item up is your 16-piece. I think they're disposable. Yeah, they're disposable coffee cups. Looking for a $3 start.
But kids can use them for Kool-Aid or orange juice or anything.
Yeah, they're totally disposable. There's 16 of them in there. They're little coffee cups.
I mean, you could wash them and reuse them. But they're hard plastic.
Yeah, they are a hard plastic, and they're 8-ounce cups. We're looking for $3. Looking for $3 on the disposable coffee cups. That's kind of cool. You know, if you have like if you're doing like some kind of like coffee bar for like some kind of an event or something like that. Paint cups, yeah, right here. This is what they look like, right here.
You could the girls could have a tea party and they can decorate their own cups.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could decorate them too. Little tea parties. Or if you're, like I said, you're going to have like some kind of like Christmas coffee bar and you don't want to have to wash all those nights because let's face it, you're washing enough dishes at Christmas or holidays in general.
You could use them for paint cups when they have a handle so you put your paint
Yeah,
in there.
yeah. Hush.
Touchy subject.
You hush. You hush. Looking for 3, looking for 3, looking for 3 on the coffee cups. They are 16 of them in here, and it says they're 8-ounce cups. $3 start, guys. $3 start. Looking for 3, looking for 3, looking for 3 on your coffee cup. See, here's a better picture of it right there. See, right there? Trying to get it where there's no light. There it is. They're actually nice looking cups. Nice looking cups. No interest. I'll skip it.
We got a long way to go.
We do. We do. All right. I'm going to go ahead and skip them.
Beer pong.
I guess they're. I guess you can use them for whatever.
We have some adult beer pong accessories.
Ooh,
for
we
the
found
after
something really
dark.
cool for the after dark, guys. We're gonna probably set that up here in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're pretty much ready.
I think we're ready. But we found a beer pong set for the after dark. So this is going to be choice here on your Texas Rangers balls. We're already at 3, so you have the pink one, that says Texas Rangers, or you have one that says Happy Holidays, and it's red and green. They are both licensed Texas Rangers merchandise. They are Texas Rangers merchandise here. There it is. There's the
Now we have a
We're-
bat that matches the pink one.
Yeah, no, we have a little bat that matches the pink one coming up later. But we're at 3 looking for 4, 3 looking for 4, and it is going to be choice. So you have I like the green and red one, but I'm goofy. I like Christmas. So you have the Happy Holidays, and it's the Texas Rangers, or you have the pink and white. See, it says Texas right there with the logo. They are licensed Rawlings balls. We're at 3 looking for 4, 3 looking for 4. It is choice. You're either going to get the pink and white or the red and green. Guys, y'all forget how to bid? Somebody says 4 or 5.
We should serve some coffee in those coffee.
Yeah, everybody with me tonight? I know it's hot and everybody's probably really tired. Same. But the bidding is like you say a number and then somebody says a higher number and then we go from there.
That works back and forth.
You do have a few on YouTube. Also.
We do. Hello, YouTubers. Fair warning on the 3. Fair warning on the 3. I like the red and green one. All right, we're going to sell it. William Thompson, $3 for the pink one.
That would be Pritchett.
I'm sorry, yeah. William Pritchett, my bad. And we still have the red and green one for $3 if anybody's interested. Next item up
All of them $3
is another $3 start. So you're going to get 2 oven mittens that say, live every moment, laugh every day, and love with all your heart.
Ready.
And then you also get 2 hot pads to go with it. And we're looking for a $3 start. So you're going to get 2 oven mittens and 2 hot pads. And they both say, Live every moment, laugh every day, and love with all your heart. We're looking for three, looking for three.
Aw. Live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
$3 start.
We're looking for three, looking for three, looking for three. On your kitchen set. You get 2 hot pads, 2 hot mittens.
Hey, even if you don't like the theme, you're gonna.
Yeah, I mean, or you can get them and re-gift them to someone. So we're looking for three, looking for three, looking for three. You get all of this. You get the 2 hot pads and the 2 mittens. We're looking for three, looking for three. It says, live every moment, laugh every day, and love with all your heart. Looking for three, looking for three, looking for three. We're at 3 with Tammy Monier. Looking for 4. 3, looking for 4. And again, guys, you get the 2 hot pads, plus you get the 2 oven mittens right there. We're at 3 with Tammy, looking for 4. 3, looking for 4 on your kitchen set here.
You got 4 with
We're-
Priscilla.
We're at 4, looking for 5. See, guys, that's the way it goes. Yeah, awesome.
You know what's better than 4?
5. We're at 4 with Priscilla, looking for 5. Miss Monier, it's going to take 5 to keep going. We're at 4 with Priscilla, looking for 5. 4, looking for 5. And again, you get 2 hot pads and 2 oven mittens right there. Again, like Sean said, if you don't, we're at 5 with Vanna. Hi, Vanna. Hadn't seen you in a while, my dear.
I would just take them out there to the grill and use them out in the room in like a day.
Well, yeah, Sean would destroy them. That's why I don't have oven mittens anymore, because every time I get some, he destroys them. Or he ruins them with his cast iron. Whatever. You know, it is what it is. We're at 5 with Vanna, looking for 6. 5, looking for 6. Yeah.
I don't want to touch a bare hand. I gotta
You
have.
got 6 with
You know.
Priscilla.
We're at 6 with Priscilla, looking for 7. We're at 6, looking for 7. Well, I can't help it. You chose to cook with a cast iron. My cooking mittens didn't choose to get ruined. We're at 6, looking for 7.
Jeanette, you're running a little behind.
We're at 6, looking for 7. And the guys, again, you get 2 of them, 2 hot pads. There they go, moving the
You're at 7
thing.
with Bonnet.
We're at 7 with Vanna, and you get 2 of the mittens.
You're at 8 with Jeanette.
We're at 8 with Jeanette, looking for 9. 8, looking for 9. Thumbs up. Ooh, I wonder if I do it. I wonder if it'll pick it up if I do both. Isn't that what it does?
You do fireworks.
Who comes up?
It's not picking it up.
It's not registering his phones.
Darn. Okay, so we're at 8 with Miss Daughtry, looking for 9. 8, looking for 9.
Why are you wearing them backwards? Are they both right-handed?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're both right-handed. Okay.
I just buy oven mittens. I don't know. I only use 1 oven mitten anyway. If I'm taking something out of the oven, I don't ever put on 2.
And then you switch it out, and
Yeah, so then when this one gets all jacked up, you got to back up. Fair warning on the 8. That's just me. Or you hide one from Sean, so when he tears it up, you've got another one. All right, we're gonna sell at $8, Miss Daughtry. Oh, I hand it to you. Next item up, this is gonna be choice, guys. We're already at $3 on these cool water bottles. Yeah, you could probably do some sublimation on it. See, Heather, I was saying the same thing when he said that, but I didn't say anything. I'm glad I'm not alone. So we are already at 3, looking for 4. It's going to be choice. Oh, yeah, it's pick on Sean night. He's here. I'm going to pick on him. So we are looking for 4. We are already at 3. You're going to get a choice of the blue, the yellow, or the red. And we're at 3, looking for 4. 3, looking for 4. Heather says, wait, you mean they actually make a left and a right? He says yes. We're looking for 4. Looking for 4. We're
in big fancy stores, though.
Oh, we don't go in big fancy stores. We're at 3, looking for 4. 3, looking for 4.
like Tarjay.
No, a little fancier than Target.
Like, what's fancier than Tarjay?
Newman's Marcus.
We don't go there.
No, we don't.
We don't. We aren't allowed to step in that door. We're at 3, looking for 4, and guys, it's choice. You're going to get choice of the blue, the yellow, or the red. 3, looking for 4. 3, looking for 4. Do they color change in the sun? Or? Oh, cold water. Nobody wants one of the bottles? I think you could put some like vinyl or something like that on them. Sublimation. Nice little bottle. Fair warning on the 3.
They're real hard plastic.
They are. They're not gonna break easy. Fair warning on the 3. Feels good when that fan blows this way for just a second and then it gets hot again. All right, I'm gonna sell it. $3 to Vi.
Which one do you want?
She wants the blue.
Okay, so you have one more blue,
I have one more blue.
2 yellow,
I have 2 yellow, and I only have the 1 red, and they're $3.
violet.
Violet.
You
So-
haven't finished the name.
Oh, my bad. So we still have a red, a yellow, and we have 2 yellow, 1 red, and 1 blue. And they're $3 if anybody wants one.
Those are really nice
Those
bottles.
are nice bottles.
Bono wants a blue and a red. So we're sold out of blue.
So we're
all,
sold-
all I have left is 2 yellows.
So we have 2 yellows left. Here, Sean, these need to go into the tape too.
2 yellows.
So we have 2 yellows left, which is my favorite color, and nobody's even claiming them. Shame on y'all. I know. My youngest grandbaby, she likes yellow, so she's pretty good. She likes yellow like Gamma. All right. Next item up, we are already at $5 on this Pioneer Woman little like measuring spoons
Look at
here.
ceramic. Look at mine.
We're at $5 on the Pioneer Woman measuring spoons, looking for 6. 5 looking for 6 on your little measuring spoons, and they are like ceramic.
Really dark.
Ain't nobody watching it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yes, Miss Bonnie, you did get the blue and the red. You did get the blue and the red. We still have 2 yellow left if anybody's interested. Right now, we're on the Pioneer Woman measuring spoons. We are at 5 looking for 6. 5 looking for 6 on your Pioneer Woman measuring spoons. 5 looking for 6. They're really pretty. I mean, all Pioneer Woman stuff is pretty.
See that bench that's sitting outside?
I saw it sitting in the back of your truck. I have 1 Pioneer Woman item, and it's my dog treat container. And the only reason I have it is because I found it on clearance for $3
Oh, sell it.
years ago.
I've got one piece from our wedding.
Where?
It's almost
No, William, we're still at 5 because you are the 5. So we are at 5 still, looking for 6. We're at 5 looking for 6. I'm not gonna make you bid up yourself there. We're at 5 looking for 6.
Hey, William did win the Texas Rangers baseball.
Yeah,
tournament.
William, you did win that pink Texas Rangers ball. We had a Christmas one that was red and green. Didn't know if you wanted that one too. It's the same thing. It just says Happy Holidays on it, but it still says, the Texas Rangers.
And then we have a pink back.
And then we have a pink Texas Rangers bat that'll match the ball later that you want. So, all right. So I'm going to call fair warning on the 5. Nobody seems to be interested in
Yes.
these. You want the ball? Okay. All right. We'll give it to you. Be watching, though. We got the bat coming out for the ball later. So we're going to sell it $5 to Pritchett. Next item up, guys, is some golden books. And how much were we doing these for?
That's
$7.
$7.
Okay. So we're looking for a $7 start on these golden books. No bat. I have a bat to go with the ball, and it matches. It's pink. So we're looking for a $7 start. So the books that you're going to get is Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Those are great.
Shimmer and Shine. I do not know what Shimmer and Shine is. I Am a Unicorn. We're looking for 7. Oh, Pounds Puppies. Pick of the Litter. That's a vintage one.
Golden book.
And then we have another Shimmer and Shine. So these are $7. You're getting all of them in the bundle. Looking for 7 for the golden books. This one's worth the 7 right here. It's Pound Puppies. This is totally vintage. I had this Pound Puppy right here. That was the Pound Puppy I had.
Super vintage.
I shut up. I had that one right there. I had the gray one with the little jacket on him. That was one I had. We're looking for seven on your golden books. And you're going to get all of them. You don't have to pick. It's all of them, all the bundle. So you're going to get your Pound Puppies. You get 2 Shimmer and Sean. And then you get the Wreck-It Ralph and the I Am a Unicorn.
Find those in like little vendor malls and stuff like that. You're spending $8 to $10
Oh, yeah.
per book. Per book.
Look at the little unicorn.
Back in the day, you could buy them for 99 cents.
Oh, yeah. I
79
used to have a ton of these.
49
Not
cents.
no more.
You don't buy nothing that cheap anymore, especially books. Yeah, it says right here, 99 cents for the Pound Puppy one. Yeah. Yeah, the one with the top hat. Nice. All right, nobody's interested. I'm going to skip those. Next item up, how much are we starting these things for?
$3 start.
Looking for a $3 start on your ice buckets here.
Color changing.
It says party buckets. It says that they're color changing. And we're looking for $3, you said?
Yep, pink, yellow, or green.
So there's a pink, a purple, or the greenish yellow. And they change color. So it looks like they change color. Like this one might turn to like an orangey color maybe after you put water in it. I think this is your indication of what it's going to turn from the label here. So we're looking for 3, looking for 3, looking for 3. Maybe not because that one shows the same color. So definitely not. We're looking for 3 on your party buckets. It's now the time, right? It's have those outdoor parties. It's time. We're looking for 3, looking for 3 on your color changing party buckets. Put ice in them. Keep your drinks cold. I don't know if I do ice cream. It might not get cold enough for ice cream. But you can probably put like some ice in it and put like some fruit snacks, stuff like that in it, keep them from melting. We're looking for 3, looking for 3, looking for 3. You're going to get choice. So you got your purple, you got your pink, or you have like your greenish yellow. And they're all 1.5 gallon buckets. 1.5 gallon buckets. And they do color change. So when you put the ice stuff in there, they're going to change color. So we're looking for 3. Fair warning on the skip if nobody's interested in the party buckets.
See, if you're going to a backyard barbecue or something like that, family get together.
Bring your own
thinking,
adult beverage.
you only have one drink. There you go. You just make up one drink.
Well, I was thinking you could be considerate. You could put your own adult beverages in
Oh,
here.
no, we don't share adult
And that's what I'm saying. It's your bucket. You bring your own adult beverages.
straw.
And okay.
One drink.
You got it?
You got it?
I was thinking cans, but okay. I guess. I don't think it's quite big enough for bobbing apples. It's only a 1.5 gallon.
Jello shot.
Jello.
Yellow pink.
That'd be Jello death. So here's like the before and after on like the yellow one. So I guess this is kind of the color that it's going to change for you. We have 3 looking for 4. This is the purple one. And so it looks like it kind of goes just lighter to darker. Or the pink one, again, kind of lighter to darker.
Is it with hot or cold or is it sunlight?
It shows with ice cubes. So I'm thinking when you get it cold. So we're at 3 looking for 4, 3 looking for 4, and you get your choice here. You get choice, pink, purple, or greenish yellow. Fair warning on the 3. Fair warning on the 3. All right, I'm going to call it $3 to Crystal. Crystal, which one do you want? You want pink, purple, or the greenish yellow, or all 3?
We have 2 of the greenish yellow.
Oh, we have 2 of the greenish yellow, and then only 1 of each of the pink or purple. But I mean, if you're going to have outdoor parties and stuff, you might want all of them so you can put in that. These would be good for like the kids, like little juice packets and stuff like that too.
You said all 3, but you
All
want
3. Crystal, do you want the other green one? We have one more of like the yellow green one. If you want all of them.
For sure.
But for sure, all 3 of those colors. But we do have one more like the yellow green one. Next item up.
Or if you don't want everybody else.
Yeah, and if Crystal doesn't want it, guys, that last greenish yellow bucket is up for grabs. What's the start on these?
$4 start.
Okay. While Crystal is deciding if she wants that last one, the next item, Just the 3. Okay, so we do have one of the yellow green ones left. If anybody wants one for the $3. Next item up is looking for a $4 start. It is your chess pieces, and they are salt and pepper shakers. Those are super cute. Super cute. Salt and pepper shakers. Looking for 4, looking for 4 on your salt and pepper shakers. On your salt and pepper shakers. Those are cute. Clearly we can tell which one this one's meant for. The pepper, of course. And then there is the pepper right there. And they do have their stoppers in them. We're looking for 4, looking for 4. Those are different. If anybody collects salt and pepper shakers, my mom used to. You know, that's something different to add to the collection. She would have liked those. We're looking for 4, looking for 4 on your chess piece salt and pepper shakers. That's something different. Something different. It's a good monotone color, so it'll go with whatever you got going on. Looking for 4. Now I can't close them for some reason. There we go. There they are, back in their box. 4, looking for 4, looking for 4 on your chess piece salt and pepper shakers. Those are kind of cool. I like those. Nobody collects salt and pepper shakers? Nobody? All right, I'm going to skip them. Next item up, we are already at $5
That's good stuff.
on this Flex Shot. We are already at 5, so it will take 6. We're at 5 looking for 6. It says thick rubber adhesive sealant. It says it's clear. So excellent for kitchens, bathrooms, sinks and showers, tubs and tiles, windows and skylights, roofs and gutters, autos and boats, RVs and campers, PVC pipes, and ductwork. No caulking gun needed. That's even better. So we are at 5 looking for 6. 5 looking for 6. It says as seen on TV.
Like the Flex Seal tape and everything like that.
Okay, so this is like the Flex Seal tape.
Yeah, same kind. This is the Flex Shot.
Okay. Okay.
Very, very good product.
We're at 5 looking for 6. 5 looking for 6. That's some good stuff, guys. Thick rubbers adhesive. And it says it's clear. So you can use it on anything and you don't have to worry about it. You can put it around your sinks or your bathroom tub or whatever you need it for. And it's not going to stand out because it's not going to be black or gray or anything like that. It's clear in color. So probably if you seal it and you needed to paint over it, you'd have no problem doing that as well. You got that one little window that's leaking or something. There you go. Leaking around your sink. There you go. 5 looking for 6. 5 looking for 6 on your Flex Shot. We're at 5 looking for 6.
Not yet.
3 cars. Oh no, we haven't done that yet. Fair warning on the 5. All right, we're gonna sell it $5 to Deanna Featherston.
We have 3 of those.
We have 3 of these. If anybody else wants some, I don't know if the Featherstons are watching. Not sure if they're
It's
watching.
only about like $9 or $10 a 2. So.
I don't see anybody commenting. Next item up is going to be Miss Monier. I hope you're watching. It is your Pioneer Woman Cookbook. We are already at $5 with Miss Monier. So it's going to take 6 to keep going. And guys, I have a few of her cookbooks, and I can tell you I didn't get it for $5. We are already at 5. It's going to take 6. We are already at 5 with Tammy Monier, so it will take 6 to keep going on your Pioneer Woman Cookbook. Let's just see what she's got here. Oh, perfect. We are at 6 with Serena. We're at 8 with Crystal Caprese. Bloody Marys. How about that? That's the first thing I opened to. Teaches you how to make pork rinds.
9.
We're at 9, looking for 10. Mesquite grilled chicken, chicken and dumplings. I don't need a recipe for that. I got that. We're at 10 with Tammy Monier. Creamy chicken and wild rice soup. That looks good. Look at it. And it shows you step by step what you need to do. That's pretty cool. We're at 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. Look at that lasagna soup. I bet that's good. We're at 11 looking for 12. 11 looking for 12. Portobello bun mush burgers. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Instant short rib hot roast. We're at 12 looking for 13. 12 looking for 13. Cauliflower fried rice. Now that one I may have to photograph, guys. I may have to photograph that page. Heck yeah. We are at 12 with Crystal. It's going to take 13 to keep going. We're at 12 looking for 13 on your Pioneer Woman cookbook. Kung Pao cauliflower, Becca. I have to photograph that one too. That sounds good.
Kung Pao cauliflower.
Kung Pao cauliflower. We're at 12 looking for 13. 12 looking for 13 on your Pioneer Woman cookbook. 12 looking for 13. Fair warning on the 12. You guys were doing
13.
good.
13.
We're at 13 with Serena. Serena says I haven't given up yet. We're at 13 looking for 14. 13 looking for 14. It says the new frontier. 112 fantastic favorites for everyday eating. The Pioneer Woman cooks. We're at 13 looking for 14. 13 looking for 14 on your Pioneer Woman cookbook. 13 looking for 14. I got one. I can see one of my Pioneer Woman cookbooks right up there right now. We're at 13 looking for 14. Mine's more of a holiday one, I think. We're at 13 looking for 14. Crystal, you are out, my dear. Serena's at 13. If you're wanting to keep going, I need to know. I'm fixing to call fair warning.
Got some Dr. Seuss books coming out.
Ooh, we do have some Dr. Seuss books here. And they look like, they're like brand new. I don't think they've ever been used or read. All right, I'm going to call it $13 to Serena. Next item up is going to be your 3 count of these battery-operated candles. Obviously, I do not have batteries in them. What's the start?
$4 start.
We're looking for a $4 start. They are white in color. They are all battery-operated, so you get the trio of them. We are looking for how much? That's it? Just looking for $4. Just looking for $4 on your candles. I used to have a set of candlesticks that I had on my fireplace, and I had some of these, but mine were more kind of like a cream or an ivory because I had a white fireplace. So I needed other things to stick out from it because you wouldn't have been able to see these. No, I have like a holiday cookbook of Pioneer Woman. I was looking at it up there. I do believe mine is a holiday one. We are looking for 4 on your battery-operated candles. See, there's the battery-operated. I don't have batteries. I didn't have enough batteries to put any in here. They are brand new. The package was just kind of jacked up, so we took them out. They are white in color. White. I know they don't look it, but they are white. They are not ivory. They are not cream. They are white. Looking for 4, looking for 4, looking for 4. On your battery-operated flameless candles. Flameless candles. Looking for 4, looking for 4. No interest? They're not real candles, guys. You don't have to worry about them. All right, let's get them.
Got a long way to go.
We do. We're going to find some more stuff you guys like, I promise. Okay, this is the first Dr. Seuss bundle that we have coming up. We are already at $7. We got the 4 with Miss Daughtry. All right, we're going to sell it to Miss Daughtry for $4. So the first item of the Dr. Seuss bundles that we have, and we're at $7 with Deanna Featherston, so we'll take 8 to keep going. So we have The Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat comes back. Oh, say, can you say dinosaur? It's all about dinosaurs. And what pet should I get? That's the trio, or not trio, that's what it, 4 bucks. It's $4 that you're going to get in here. We are already at 7, looking for 8 on your Dr. Seuss book bundle here. So you're going to get Cat in the Hat. Cat in the Hat Comes Back, a book all about dinosaurs. And what pet should I get? This one's a little bit newer, and so is this one. These are not. We are looking for 8, looking for 8, looking for 8. We are already at 8 with 7 with Deanna Featherston, so it will take 8. You're going to get Cat in the Hat. We're at 8 with Crystal. Cat in the Hat Comes Back.
We have a lot of Dr. Seuss and a lot of golden books.
We do. We have a lot of golden books and a lot of Dr. Seuss coming up, guys. So if y'all are interested, just hang in there. Say, can you say dinosaur? All about dinosaurs. We're at 10, looking for 11. And then what pet should I get? We're at 10, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11.
We do, Priscilla.
Yes, ma'am. I can get you put down for one. Miss Priscilla wants one of the flex.
That's going to leave us one left.
We have one flex seal left. We are at 10, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11 on your Dr. Seuss bundle here. We're at 10, looking for 11. You got a rubber band to put them on? Okay. We're at 10, looking for 11. Fair warning on the 10. Fair warning on the 10. I know that I kind of price shopped the Dr. Seuss books, and I was looking to kind of replenish what the kids didn't have or kind of had gotten torn up over the years for the grandbabies, and they're not $10 anymore. They're expensive just for one book. It's insane. So needless to say, I did not replenish them. I'm like, no, I'm good. They just get what they get. All right, I'm going to call it for $10. I don't know how to say her name.
Marjo Caravello.
Caravallo. And
she said it many times, but I don't remember.
And Marjo Caravallo wants the last flex seal.
Okay.
All right, and these are hers.
I don't know if
Right
she's
here.
in the computer. I can't remember.
Ma'am, Ms. Caravello, can you private message either Misty, myself, Sean, or Becca, your email address and phone number? I want to make sure we still have you in the system.
Yeah,
We've done an update on our system and everything. I'll make sure you're in there.
And if you're not the only one.
Yeah. Email address and phone number.
Miss Featherston was asking how much the flex seal was, but we just sold out. Didn't we?
Just sold out.
I'm sorry, Miss Featherston. We had just sold out. Miss Priscilla grabbed it last.
She did get one, though.
Oh, I think, yeah,
She got one.
you got one, Deanna. You actually got one already. You were the winning bidder. No, I have not done the Land Before Time movies yet. Okay, so next item up is going to be your nice little like utensil caddy, like good for like your picnic tables and stuff like that outside. This sucker is not going to blow away. It's really nice. So you have all your little compartments in here for your napkins and your mustard, your ketchup, or your utensils, whatever you want to do. We are already at 6, looking for 7. We are at 6 with Deanna Featherston, so it will take 7. So you can put your forks, your spoons, your knives, and then all your napkins. Or you could put like your condiments in here. You could put your bottles of mustard and ketchup and relish. People use relish. That's kind of gross, but whatever. To each his own. We are at 6, looking for 7. 6, looking for 7. We are at 8 with Kimberly Howard, looking for 9. Crystal, we are already at 8 with Kimberly Howard. It's going to take 9 to keep going on this utensil caddy, and it is heavy duty. It would sit on the table. You wouldn't have to worry about it blowing over. If you're, putting it outside, if like you're going picnicking or like taking it in the camper and you're sitting outside, you don't have to worry about that. A wind's not going to knock it over. We're at 10 with Crystal, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11 on your utensil caddy here. We're at 10, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. Miss Howard, you have been outbid. We are at 10 with Crystal, looking for 11. It is nice. I like that. 10, looking for 11. I had something similar to this with our very first camper that we actually just took out and had fun with instead of, living in it. It's not as fun when you live in them. But we are at 10, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. Fair warning on the 10. All right, we're going to sell it $10 to Crystal. That's a nice one. Next item up is going to be like your little kids' Bible.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you do. I'll try to slow down a little bit for you. I didn't realize you had such a lag going on. Had to get a drink. So, how much is this one, Sean? With the little Bible?
$4 start.
Okay, so this is $4 start. You're going to get the Read and Learn Bible.
There's some good graphics in there.
Yes, see, it's really nice. It's a nice little Bible. It is just for kids, so it gives you the woman at the well, women helper, Jesus is blessed. And then you're going to get these two little level 1 Bible readers. And it has John the Baptist, the prodigal son, Jesus and the children, Noah's Ark, Gideon's battle, and Daniel in the lion's den. We're looking for, what did you say, 4?
$4 start.
Just 4. Just
That's
4.
great graphics.
See, and there's some of the graphics in the little level 1 readers. So you're getting 6 stories between the two little level 1 readers, and we're looking for 4. And then you've got this one, Read and Learn Bible, a Bible for kids today. It says inside the Read and Learn Bible is 102 of the best loved stories in the Bible. Easy to read text and easy to understand storylines. We're looking for 4. Educational notes to support the text and enhance the meaning of the stories. Engaging full story illustrations. And, you can see here, those are some great graphics.
More Pioneer Woman coming up
And
next.
we have some more Pioneer Women coming up next. We got 4 with Susan Torres, looking for 5. 4, looking for 5. This is some great graphics. I like the Bible. That's really nice. I haven't seen one like this before. We are at 4, looking for 5. 4, looking for 5.
I got you.
I see your little dots, Deanna. We are at 4 with Susan Torres, looking for 5. 4, looking for 5. A big mistake. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's really a nice little Bible for the kiddo. The Baby in the Basket. Well, we all know what story that was, right? We're at 4, looking for 5. 4, looking for 5. I wonder if it has the one about the many colors in there. Probably. I bet it does. Fair warning on the 4. Real neighbor. Jesus Walks on Water. Here it is. Sold at $4 to Susan Torres. $4 to Susan Torres.
Sorry, Mom.
Next item up is we are already at $6 with Tracy Pritchett. I'm gonna call it out in case William is watching, so he doesn't. Oh, thank you. She said to donate them. Oh, that's a great one. Thank you very much. I know exactly where those are gonna go.
Yeah.
I know exactly where those
William
are
and
gonna go.
Violet are watching.
Yeah, if William and Violet are watching, I'm giving those to you guys because those will be perfect. Those will be perfect for y'all. So the next item up, we are already at 6. These are Pioneer Woman bowls,
Or Melinda, because she also teaches.
or Melinda, one
Yeah.
of the two. These are Pioneer Woman bowls. You get both of them. We are already at 6, looking for 7. We are at 6, looking for 7 on these pretty little Pioneer Woman bowls. They do sit inside of each other. So this one, the smaller one, has a blue rim, and then this one has a yellow rim. There was no lids. I don't know if they had lids. It doesn't say anything about that on here. So I think they might just be some kind of like little mixing bowls or something. This is a good like dog water bowl, to be honest. Maybe a Sasha.
You got a bougie dog.
A Sasha. Hey, my dogs eat out of Fiesta. Thank you very much.
Bougie.
So we are at 6, looking for 7 on the Pioneer Woman bowls. You do get both of them. See, they are 2. They're a different size. I can't read what sizes they are in there. That is way too small a font, if it even says. We're at 6, looking for 7. 6, looking for 7. These are pretty. I like the pattern on these. It's not your typical pattern that she has. It must be a retired pattern, would be my guess, because I haven't seen those in the store. But we are at 6, looking for 7 on the pair of Pioneer Woman bowls. Pair of Pioneer Woman bowls. Easy for me to say. Like I said, I do believe these might be a retired pattern. These might be retired. Fair warning on the 6. I know that we have a lag. I'm trying to stall as best I can, guys, so that y'all don't miss out. All right. We're going to sell them $6. Tracy Bridget. I'll put that back in there. The next item up, let's just start on these.
Those would be actually choice $3 start on the pop-up books.
Okay.
It's actually a 4-card set, but we're going to sell them as every one of them in the set. But we're going to sell them as choice $3 start.
Okay, so guys, these are going to be the little pop-up storybooks, and we're going to sell them for $3 a choice. Well, starting $3. These are vintage, so the starting bid is $3, but it's choice. So you've got Beauty and the Beast. I'm going to show you what they look like first, and then I'll open one up.
Like I said, it's a 4-part set.
Yeah.
So it's actually one of each book for the
Yeah,
entire
see?
set.
4-part set.
We
That's
are
what he's
selling-
talking about.
we
You
are
have
selling
all
choice.
4 of them.
Yep.
So then you have Snow White,
You are getting choice.
but it's choice, $3 start. Then you have Little Mermaid or Cinderella. So we'll just show you Cinderella. And we're looking for 3, looking for 3. So see, it's pop up, looking for 3. There's the little stepsisters. There's the fairy godmother. There she's losing her slipper at the ball. And there she's finding her prince or whatever right there. And see, they are pop up. See, we have not done those yet. We have not done the cars yet. Yes, Crystal, they are in great shape.
They're immaculate.
I have not seen anything. I went through every one of them before I posted them.
It's been a while
Just to
since
make
we saw
sure.
this video.
I think they were bought and put on a shelf.
Yeah,
and never used.
Yeah, it's kind of what they look like. I don't think they've actually ever been read. But this is the Cinderella one, so we're at 3, looking for 4. Here's the Little Mermaid.
Normally when you get them, like the pop-ups are tearing off.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything
they're
like
they're
that.
not. They're perfect. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them at all. So there's the Little Mermaid. I'll just go through them. We're at 3, looking for 4. 3, looking for 4 on your pop-up books, and it's going to be choice. There's 4 of them in the set, and we do have all 4 of them. We're Crystal. We're already at 3 with you, my dear. Unless you see something we don't. But I'm going to keep your 3. Here is the Snow White. Look at the queen with the mirror. I like that. That's my favorite page right there. We're at 3 with Crystal, looking for 4. 3, looking for 4. Whistle while you work, right? 3, looking for 4. 3, looking for 4. And then you have Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. We are at 3, looking for 4. Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorites. We're at 3, looking for 4. 3, looking for 4. I do too. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. We're at 3, looking for 4.
William, was that good for us?
Okay.
2 a.m. jobs for them.
I think we meant to put that on somebody else. I don't think that's
Oh. All right, I'm going to call fair warning on the 3 with Crystal. That's a good deal. It says right here on the top, of course, that was probably whenever they were bought, $6.95 a piece.
25 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back 15 years ago, we're not even going to talk about it. All right, Crystal, I'm going to sell them to you for $3. Now, do you want Cinderella, Little Mermaid, Snow White, or Beauty and the Beast?
It's the whole set.
It is the whole set. So if you look on the back, it is the entire set. Collect all 4. We have all 4. And they're $3 a piece.
No.
All of them. All right. I wouldn't break them up either, my dear. I wouldn't break them up either.
Choice. $3.
Now, these are choice on your little speakers. I did not charge them up, so
I did. They test out. They all work. Good.
Okay, so Sean did test them for me. We just charged them up just enough to turn them on to check them. So, and you will need a micro, right? Micro
USB.
You will need a micro. And what did you say was the start?
$3 start choice.
$3 start choice. I like this one. This one's fun and colorful. But then you have this one that's just going to be kind of perfect to blend in somewhere. Wait a minute. I don't think that's a Bluetooth speaker. I think that's a Google Home.
That one is the so it's just that one.
It's just this one.
Yeah.
Sorry. He gave me something wrong. So we're looking for a $3 start on this. This is a Bluetooth little speaker. It will take a micro, to charge it. It will take a micro to charge
Old
it.
charger.
But we are at an old charger. We are at 3, looking for 4, 3, looking for 4.
It's Carvalho. It's gonna take a little bit more. You came in behind.
Yeah, we are already at 3 with William Pritchett, so we'll take 4. Lucy, we're at 4 with Lucy, looking for 5, 4, looking for 5 on your Bluetooth speaker here, and it will take a micro charging cable. We're at 5 with William, looking for 6. It's a fun color. I like the fun color. We're at 5, looking for 6, 5, looking for 6. And this is where you would open it up to charge it. We're at 6 with
Looks like a ball
Lucy.
of yarn.
It does kind of look like a ball of yarn. We're at 6 with Lucy, looking for 7, and it does kind of have that texture to it as well. But I'm sure this is a whole speaker. We're at 6 with Lucy, looking for 7, 6, looking for 7 on your Bluetooth speaker here. And it will take a micro to charge it. We're at 6, looking for 7, 6, looking for 7.
And the Pioneer Woman knives are on the table.
And the Pioneer Woman knife set is on the table. We're at, all right, we're going to sell it then. $6 to Lucy.
Lucy,
William said, let her have it. All right, next item up. We are already at $5 on your Nitro gloves. They are size extra large. Size extra large. We are already at 5, so it will take 6 to keep going. We are at 5. It's going to take 6 on your blue Nitro gloves, size extra large. They are powder free. They do have some texture to them, and there's 100 of them in the box. We are at 5, looking for 6, 5, looking for 6 on your Nitro gloves.
Working on your cars, grilling, dyeing your hair, outside gardening, all kinds of stuff.
Painting.
Yeah.
Dyeing your fondant. That's always fun to get that off your hands.
How long is it for?
We are at 6 with Melinda, looking for 7.
What about 20 minutes?
6, looking for 7 on your Nitro gloves. They are size extra large. There's 100 of them in the box. They're powder free, and they have some texture to
Oh,
them.
we only have one box.
We only have this one box too, guys. Only the one. We are at 6, looking for 7. We're at 6, looking for 7 on your Nitro gloves here. Guys, have you price shopped these things? These are expensive. Expensive. I used to buy these for my septic guys when I was at Weaver, and they burned through those things because I was adamant. It's like, no, y'all got to have your gloves. So each van always would have like 2 or 3 boxes of gloves, and then I had a huge store that I had them. Shut up. Fair warning on the 6. Here, you can throw that away. Fair warning on the 6.
Get it? Something good?
Yeah. It says non-medical use, if that helps anybody.
So no playing doctor at your house.
$6 to Melinda Greenwood. I know, I married him. I chose him. I know. So we are at $7 already on this little bundle of Golden Books.
That sounds good.
It does sound good. Some ice cream. So it's going to take 8 to keep going. So what we have here is Home for Bunny.
I have a big bucket.
That sounds good. The Bunny book, we are at 7. It's going to take 8. The Whispering Rabbit. The Tale of Peter Rabbit. And Here Comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. So we are at 7, looking for 8. 7, looking for 8 on your little golden book, bunny books. They're all bunny themed. We are at 7, looking for 8. 7, looking for 8.
Pioneer Woman knives are up next.
Yep, the Pioneer Woman knife set is up next. I get that. I totally get that. That makes perfect sense to me. We're at 7, looking for 8 on your little golden books. They are all bunny themed. All bunny themed. You have Here Comes Peter Cottontail. You have Peter Rabbit, the Whispering Rabbit, the Bunny Book, and Home for a Bunny. Fair warning on the 7. Fair warning on the 7. Nobody likes the bunny books. I thought they were cute.
Christy Crow liked it.
Christy Crow did like them. All right, where's the sticker on this one? Where's the sticker? Pretty sure this had a. It had a sticker. I'm pretty sure it had a sticker. 22. Okay. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I wrote that down. So the next item up is our Pioneer Woman knife block. We are already at $22 with Deanna Featherston. So it's gonna take 23 to keep going. You can see here it does say Pioneer Woman, and the knobs also say Pioneer Woman. We are at 22, looking for 23. 22, looking for 23 on your Pioneer Woman knife block. Does have all the knobs there. There is nothing missing. Nice. I like this one. That's a nice chopper. We're at 23, looking for 24. We're at 23, looking for 24. See, and it does say Pioneer Woman right there. We're at 23, looking for 24. 23, looking for 24. That's a nice bread knife right there. 23, looking for 24. Look at the nice little cutters. Those are nice. It even has the sharpener. We're at 25 with Deanna.
I was going to say, give Miss Featherston a chance.
I am. We're at 25, looking for 26. There's some nice knives.
They ain't 25 with the big
Yeah, I know. And then you have your steak knives down there on the bottom. We're at 25 with Deanna, looking for 26. 25, looking for 26. We're at 26 with Priscilla. I am not a red person, so I wouldn't be bidding on them. If I even wanted them, I wouldn't be bidding on them because of red.
She's got a lot of colors.
I have multicolor. But my knife block is not. It's all silver, and it almost looks like a hammered nailed like tin or something. It's a really interesting pattern to it. We are at 26 with Priscilla. We are looking for 27. We are at 26, looking for 27.
Oh, you're going the wrong way.
We're at 30, looking for 31. We're at 30 with Deanna, looking for 31. I don't know what these are, in the big stores. I've never priced them.
More than that.
But I bet
$69 to $79 on the base end.
On the
that
base
depends
end.
on the set that you get.
So like if it probably like the more like ornate, like more flowers and patterns,
They
and probably
go
more.
up to 100.
31.
We're at 31 with Priscilla, looking for 32. We're at 31, looking for 32. This is just going to be your standard, red in color. There's no bells and whistles. We're at 30.
You went backwards.
Yeah, you went backwards. You said 26, and then you went to 24. We go up, not down. So that's why she said you went backwards. We're at 32 with Deanna, looking for 33.
And your 26 came in after Priscilla.
Yeah,
came in.
and then your 26
But
came
we're
in
at
after
32
somebody
right now.
else. But we are currently at 32 with Deanna Featherston. We're at 33 with Priscilla Rodriguez. We're at 33 looking for 35. We're at 33 looking for 35. We're at 33 looking for 35. We're at 33 with Priscilla. Deanna, you have been outbid, my dear. We are at 33 with Priscilla. This is a nice set.
35.
We're at 35 with Deanna. She said, I'm not done yet. Those almost fell on him, babe. He's trying to lay down.
Well, he also is fiddling with them.
Well, he's curious. We're at 35 with Deanna. Miss Priscilla, you have been outbid. We're at 35. I like this.
36.
I like this. We're at 36 with Priscilla.
See, I don't think that's a standard.
No, that's an upgraded set.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Those shears are nice.
Those are nice. Oh, God. How do I close
That's
it?
probably more of your 89.
89 to 99.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I don't know how to close it. I got it.
Stop touching things.
We're at 36, looking for 37.
You can always absentee with us,
Yeah.
but we recommend getting out and
Yeah,
refreshing.
get out of the app and then I got a Facebook and get back into the auction, and sometimes it'll catch you up to the most recent point.
We are at 36 with Priscilla, looking for 37. We're at 36, looking for 37. We're at 36 looking for 37. 36 looking for 37.
I wouldn't take it. They know what
That'd be
they're
great.
doing.
Yeah. Take those. Those are heavy.
They know what they're doing.
Awkward. Yeah. Probably good for them. We're at 36 with Priscilla looking for 37. Deanna, you have been outbid. We are at 36 with Priscilla looking for 37. We are at 36 looking for 37.
I would say that's not even half of retail for that. For that
Probably
set.
not. Probably not. Deanna says she's out. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear. So fair warning, just in case she changes her mind, we're fair warning on the 36 with Priscilla. He's hot. He always wants those. But then it turns into bites.
You better not
All
buy
right,
Coke.
we're going to sell it. $36 to Priscilla Rodriguez.
Don't buy Coke for it.
$10 stuff.
Next item up is going to be your little Johnny jumper.
Brand spanking new.
It's brand new in the box. We're looking for a $10 start.
Could it be a Jenny jump instead of a Johnny?
I've always called it a Johnny jumper. It's a door jumper. You know what they are when they're just starting to, get their legs strengthened up so they can start walking. That's even though we want them to walk, but we don't want them to walk because then you're chasing them everywhere. It's a door jumper. It says baby active. See right here, it shows you just clamp it over your door frame, and then you adjust the height of it so that they can barely bounce. We're at 10 with Christy looking for 11. 10 looking for 11 on your little Johnny jumper, or it says door jumper. We're at 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. He will get up and bite toes.
Don't move.
See, now you're just irritating him. He's like, I am not a footstool. We're at 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11 on your little door jumper here. These are the kids loved these. They were in it all the time.
Come back. I'm giving you a footstool.
We're at 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. Fair warning on the 10.
In his cage.
I think so. You've irritated him that bad. You went to his cage. Shame on you.
Well, I was using a footstool.
You
He
didn't
kept
want to be
moving
used.
though.
All right, we're gonna sell it $10 to Chrissy Crow. He didn't want to be used as a footstool, Becca. That is rude.
I was giving his belly rub too.
Next item up, I like this cookbook. We are at $3 with Sandra Bond, so we'll take 4 to keep going. It is your Instapot Fast and Easy cookbook.
Now we have a Pioneer Woman Instapot / Crockpot coming up later.
We do. We have a Pioneer Woman Instapot Crockpot combo coming up later. But this is an Instapot Fast and Easy. It says 100 simple and delicious recipes for your Instapot. We are at 3. It will take 4. We are at 3. It will take 4 to keep going. 3 looking for 4. 3 looking for 4. 3 looking for 4 on your wonton meatballs. Okay. We're at 3 looking for 4. Ooh, that Sean would like that one. Sausage, bean, and sauerkraut soup. We're at 3 looking for 4. 3 looking for 4. Mexican style pork shoulder tacos. That'd probably be really good. Porcupine meatballs and tomato sauce. What in God's green earth are we eating here? I don't think I want to eat porcupine. We're at 3 looking for 4. We're at 4 with Renee Medelis. Sesame honey salmon. That looks good. We're at 4 looking for 5. 4 looking for 5. Crustless crab quiche. That's what I'm talking about. 3 looking for 4. Coconut shrimp soup. I don't like coconut. I like shrimp, but I don't like coconut. We're at 4 looking for 5. 4 looking for 5. We're at 4 with Renee Medelis on your Instapot Fast and Easy cookbook. It says it has 100 recipes in here. We're at 4 looking for 5. I wonder if it has desserts.
Yeah, you can cook cakes and stuff in them.
Yeah, it's saying spice mixes. Ooh, that even gives a recipe for fire roasted enchilada sauce. Ooh, I bet that's good. I bet that's really good. Sweet iced tea. What in the world am I reading? Mulled cider.
Yeah,
Boat.
you can make a lot.
Wow.
Instapots.
Wow. All right, fair warning on the 4. Fair warning on the 4. I figured y'all like this pineapple rice pudding. That sounds pretty good. All right, we're going to sell it $4 to Renee Medelis. All right, next item up, we are already at $5 with Tammy Monier for your wood burning tool.
You're gonna have to figure it.
Oh, I'm sorry. We are at 6 with Serena Franklin. I'm sorry. We're at 6 with Serena Franklin. She had to send back a message. She wasn't afraid. She wasn't afraid she wasn't gonna be able to watch. So she bid through Becca. We are at 6 with Serena Franklin. Miss Monier, you have been outbid if you are still watching. We are at 6 with Serena Franklin on this wood burning tool. And
Tammy,
we're at
so you're absentee.
We're at 12 with our absentee, and she's on the money. So it will take 13 to knock her out. We are at 12, and our absentee is on the money at 12. So we'll take 13 to keep going. But this is brand new in the package. It says it's ideal for wood burning and stencil cutting, and it heats to 750 degrees. It comes with the tool, the stand, 4 points, and 2 tips.
Absentee's out.
We're at 13 with Christy Crow. Absentee is out.
She was watching a while ago.
She was watching a while ago. Miss Monier, Christy Crow beat you to that 13. It's going to take 14 to keep going. And like I said, it comes with the tool. It comes with a stand, 4 points, and 2 tips. So I guess this is what it comes with here, like your different points, what it'll do for you. That's kind of cool. So we are at 13 with Christy Crow. Miss Monier, it's going to take 14. She beat you to it. We're at 13 with Christy, looking for 14. We're at 13, looking for 14 on your wood burning tool. 13, looking for 14. We're at 13, looking for 14. Miss Monier, you are out, my dear. We're at 13, looking for 14. We're at 14 with Tammy Monier. We're at 14, looking for 15. 14, looking for 15 on your...
And the pull-ups come up next.
And the pull-ups are next, Crystal. You were asking about those. We're at 15 with Christy, looking for 16. Sheila is bidding on YouTube. Sheila, we are already at 15 with Christy on Facebook. We are already at 15 with Christy on Facebook. So Sheila, it will take 16 to keep going.
There's 3 or 4 going.
Yeah, there's a few of you going at the wood burning tool. So we are at 15 already with Christy. So it will take 16 to keep going. We are at 15 looking for 16. Tammy says she's out. So we are at 15 looking for 16. Sheila, you are already outbid. We're already at the 15 on Facebook with Christy before yours popped up. I'm going to call fair warning on the 15. Because it looks like she popped back off. So, all right, I'm going to sell it $15 to Christy Crow. Next item up.
Pull-ups. Now, you had 2 absentees come in. You're actually sitting at $22.
Okay, so we are at $22 on these pull-ups. They are for 4 to 5T, 37 plus pounds. We are at 22, you said?
Yeah, but Crystal 10, what's 100 count?
We are at 22 with Crystal. The box has come untaped, but you can see they are still sealed in their packages. The box adhesive has just come loose right here. We are at 22 with Crystal. Looking for 23. They are PJ Masks as the character. We are at 22. Looking for 23.
I like them. They look like actual
They
underwear.
do. They actually look like little underoos. That's super cute. They are size 4T to 5T. Or 37 plus pounds, depending on whichever your toddler gets to first.
I'm just saying it's a good thing Lexi's out of pull-ups because otherwise they wouldn't have went to auction.
Yeah, Becca would have been fighting us for them. We're at 22, looking for 23.
Those things are expensive.
These things are expensive,
That's 100
guys, and this is 100 count of pull-ups. Pampers brand. This is 100 count. Well, they don't call them pull-ups; they call them easy ups, but same thing. So anybody starting to potty train, this is a good one.
We did see them, but your bid came in after.
Yeah, no, Sheila, I was talking to you on YouTube and told you that we already had a 15 that it came in right before yours, but then I lost you. I didn't see you on the YouTube anymore, so I called it. We're at 22, looking for 23 on your pull-ups here. PJ Masks, size 4T to 5T. Fair warning on the 22. That's a good deal. And it's 100 of them in here. 100 of them in here. All right, we're going to sell it $22 to Crystal. That's a heck of a deal, Crystal. Heck of a deal. Let me get a drink before we keep going. I noticed, which is why I called it.
We're doing the inflatable cooler.
Yeah, we're doing an inflatable cooler next.
What's July thing? Let's just do a $2 start.
$2 start. So we have an inflatable cooler. Looking for a $2 start on your inflatable cooler. It looks like it has the Statue of Liberty and stuff on it. Definitely America. Definitely America. Inflatable cooler. It says 19.5 inches by 14 inches, and it inflates to 18 inches. So that'd be good. You could float that in your pool. I mean, 4th of July is Friday, right, guys? Aren't we supposed to party all weekend?
But I mean, you can use that all year long.
You could use it all summer, but I'm just saying, with the theme, it's that time. But we're looking for $2 start on your little inflatable cooler. Inflatable cooler. We are looking for two. It says it's 19 by 14, and then it inflates to 18 inches. So it's pretty deep. So, you wouldn't have to worry about, your ice spilling out or losing your drinks. It would have enough of a ledge on it so that you wouldn't have to worry about that. And it'll float your pool. It'll just float up right to you. If it had a strap that you could tie it to something, maybe. I don't know if it does.
You got 2?
We're at 2, looking for 3. We're at 2 with Christy, looking for 3. I don't know if it has any straps if you were wanting to take it to go tubing with you. But don't you just...
But you can definitely put it in the pool, have some marks on it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can definitely have it floating in the pool.
You just make your margarita in the floaty. And
They have a big straw. That's it.
Swim up
This
to
is your margarita glass for the pool. And then you have to furnish your own big straw. But whatever. We're at 2, looking for 3. 2,
I'm just
looking
gonna go
for 3.
bobbing for apples for margarita.
Is that what it is? 2, looking for 3 on your inflatable cooler here. But see, when you go tube in the river, you have a tube tied to you. It's just your cooler tube. This wouldn't be enough. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sell it for $2.
We actually have 2 of those.
Christy, I have 2 of these. Do you want 1 or 2? And if you don't want both, first come, first serve. But we do have 2, and they are the exact same.
Just need 1.
Just 1. All right. So, guys, I have 1 more of those inflatable coolers left for $2 if anybody's interested. Next item up, we already have a $5 start with Alicia Chambers. So, it's going to take 6. It is your fire department for firefighters. Little plaque. It says Valor, Honor, Courage, Service, Duty, and Dedication. And it's just your little shelf sitter or put it on your desk, bookshelf, whatever. We are already at 5, looking for 6. It says firefighter right here. It's got their crest right here. And then it says Valor, Honor, Courage, Service, Duty, and Dedication. We're at 5 with Alicia Chambers looking for 6. 5 looking for 6. I'm not sure what it's made of. It almost feels like it's...
Looks like a marble.
It looks like it's marble, but I don't think it's heavy enough to actually be marble. But it's made to look like marble. We're at 5 looking for 6. 5 looking for 6. On your firefighter little plaque here. 5 looking for 6. And it is a shelf sitter. It's got its little feet here. So we'll sit on the desk or on a bookshelf, mantle, wherever you're wanting to put it. 5 looking for 6, 5 looking for 6 on your firefighter decor here. I'm trying to give it a few minutes because I don't know about the lag. The lag kind of sucks tonight. Fair warning on the 5.
We got the Pioneer Woman Instapot coming up.
Ooh,
We've
yeah.
got the guitar coming up.
We do.
Good items.
All right, I'm gonna sell it $5 to Alicia Chambers.
Okay.
Next item up, guys, we have some more Dr. Seuss books, and we are already at $7 on the bundle with Deanna Featherston. So the next ones we have, so it's gonna take 8 to keep going. We have Go Dog Go, Hop on Pop, Dr. Seuss's 1, 2, 3. The Foot Book, and Dr. Seuss's ABCs. We are at 10, looking for 11. We're at 10, looking for 11.
The Foot Book.
This is the Foot Book.
Okay.
The Foot Book.
We're at 10.
We're at 10, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. See, it says
She
front.
wasn't bidding on the fireman.
Well, that'd be a pretty decent.
That'd be
She's
a-
had a bad laugh.
Yeah, but 5 to 10 is a huge jump when I said 7 already.
Okay.
You are bidding on the Dr. Seuss books, right, Mar? See, it says front foot, back foot, red foot, black foot. See, it's talking about feet. Left foot, right foot, feet. How many feet you meet? Dr. Seuss. So we're at 10 looking for 11, 10 looking for 11 on your Dr. Seuss books. 10 looking for 11, 10 looking for 11. The ABC, she said yes. ABC book, the Foot Book, the 1, 2, 3, Hop on Pop, and Go Dog Go. I always liked the Go Dog Go. I thought that one was
The girls
cute.
like
Go Dog Go is cute. These dogs
That's what
are
I wanna
all
know.
going around and around and around.
that's all we're thinking.
Probably retired from some big pics or something.
Dogs at work all day. Dogs at play dogs play. The Go Dog Go is cute.
That's another term for foot.
Right.
Dogs.
The dogs are barking.
Dogs are barking.
We're fair warning on the 10. What is he after? Oh.
He knows what's up.
Oh, and did you hide his bum bum? You hid his bum bum. All right, we're gonna sell it
On me.
$10 tomorrow. What?
Actually in my lap.
Yeah.
It's a laptop.
Okay. So how do I do this?
Choice.
Because we have two different.
You have to give the same starting business.
Yeah.
Yeah, choice.
Okay. So we're gonna do these as choice. I have 2 scooters. Okay. So I have one that is Spider-Man.
You know.
These are new in the box. And then I have the Avengers. So we already have $10, so it's going to take 11 to keep going, right? So I have the Avengers, which I personally like the Avenger one. So we are at 10. It's going to take 11. And then here is the Spider-Man one. So you're going to get choice here. We're at 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. Let me see if I can hold them both up so you can see.
You're at 11 with Virgil.
We're at 11 with Virgil, so I can't see the camera here. There you go. There you can kind of see them both. So you got your Avengers or your Spider-Man, and we are at 11 looking for 12. What was that? We're at 11 looking for 12. We are at 12 with Christy looking for 13. We're at 12 looking for 13. They are new in the box. You're going to get Spider-Man or the Avengers. And of course, Spider-Man just has Spider-Man on it. The Avengers looks like Black Panther, Thor, Iron Man, and the Hulk. So this is kind of what they look like. Here, this might be better. Let me turn them this way. This is what patterns look like right here. So you got your Spider-Man or you got your Avengers. We are at 15 with Virgil looking for 16. We're at 15 looking for 16. So that's the different patterns on the feet right here on the boards. That's what they look like right there. So we are at 15 looking for 16. We're at 15 looking for 16. We're at 16 looking for 17. It is going to be choice, either Spider-Man or the Avengers. We're at 16 looking for 17. 16 looking for 17 on your scooters here. I mean, personally, I would go Avengers, but that's just me. That's my preference. We're at 16 looking for 17. Virgil, you have been outbid. We're at 18 with Virgil looking for 19. We're at 18 looking for 19. And they are Huffy brand, if I did not say. They are Huffy brand. We all know Huffy, don't we? We are at 18 looking for 19. You get choice of Spider-Man or the Avengers. We're at 18 looking for 19. 18 looking for 19 on your scooters here. We're at 19 with Christy looking for 20. We're at 19 looking for 20. That's the game. You're supposed to pick up on the phone. We're at 19 looking for 20. 19 looking for 20. That's why he dropped it. Now he looks sad.
I'm not his monkey.
She's being mean. She won't pick up Boris's bone that he's playing with. That she doesn't understand. We're at 20 with Virgil looking for 21. We're at 20 looking for 21 on the scooters here. You're going to get choice. Spider-Man or the Avengers. We're at 20 looking for 21. You're going to get choice here. 20 looking for 21. You're a monster for not picking up his toy.
I am not his minion.
Yes, you are. We're at 20 with Virgil looking for 21. We're at 20 looking for 21. We're at 20 looking for 21 on your scooter here. And they are Huffy brand, so you're going to get Spider-Man or the Avengers. You're supposed to hold it so he can chew on it so he doesn't drop it. We're at 20. Fair warning on the 20. It says there's no tools required. It's literally just pull up the handle and go. It's like what y'all used to have, right? All right, Christy's gone quiet, so I'm going to call it $20 to Virgil. Virgil, do you want Spider-Man or do you want the Avengers?
I'm going to move them.
Okay. They know what they're choosing.
Chances are they're both sold.
Chances are they are both sold.
That's a great set right there.
Virgil wants Spider-Man.
Okay.
Christy,
Well, Christy had pre-bet on the Avengers one. So
Christy, do you want the Avengers one for the 20? It's $1 difference in where your last bid was.
That was the one she had pre-bet on.
Was she the one that bid on the Avengers? I can't remember. Okay, so next item up, we are already at $13 with our absentee on this Pioneer Woman. I'm calling it a teacup measuring set because they look like teacups, or at least this one does. This will look really cute on your counter. So you get a 4 count of these little measuring cups. They all have their spouts. This one is the 1 cup.
Chris, you want it?
Which I haven't seen yet. This one is your half cup. They are Pioneer Woman. They are Pioneer Woman. She said she'll take the other one. All right, Chrissy, just making sure. We are at 13 with our absentee. So, Deanna, you have been outbid. And then your next one is your 1/3 cup. And then you get your 4th cup. And they all look like little teacups. They all have their little spouts with them, too. So, it's really cute. We are at 13, looking for 14. We are at 13, looking for 14. We're at 13 with Serena Franklin. Deanna, you have been outbid if you are still watching.
15 for absentee.
We're at 16 with our absentee, which is Serena Franklin. I don't know if Serena's watching. I think she was on earlier. We are at 16 with our absentee. We're at 16, Deanna, with our absentee. She did send Becca a message right as the auction started. We had to write them all down real quick for her. So we are at 16 with our absentee. We're at 16, so it's going to take 17 to keep going. So you get the 1 cup all the way down to your 4th cup. All the way down to your 4th cup. See, and they are Pioneer Woman right there. Pioneer Woman. These are super cute. These look really pretty on your kitchen counter without having to, put them in your cabinet. These are something you leave out. We're at 16, looking for 17. We're at 16 with Serena Franklin. We're at 18 with Geneva Garcia. So we are at 20 with Serena Franklin, our absentee. She is on the money.
So we'll take 21.
So it's going to take 21 to knock out our absentee. It's going to take 21 to knock out our absentee.
You know what? I'm going to do choice right there.
Okay. On what?
This set here is also.
Oh, okay. So we're at 20 on both sets
Because it
here.
is a different style of measuring cup.
It's a different style of measuring cups. Also still Pioneer. So you're going to get choice now, okay? Because we're at 20. So here is your 1 cup. Also, again, these will look really pretty on your counter. This is your 1/2 cup. And now it's going to be choice. This is your 3rd cup. And this is your 4th cup. So now you're going to get choice. We're at 20. It's going to take 21 to knock out our absentee. You're going to get choice. So either the teacup ones or just the bowls. They are just as pretty. They're both Pioneer. Both measuring cups. Both the same measuring cups. 1 cup through 1/4. That's what it goes to. Or 1/4 through 1 cup, however you want to say it. So we are at 20. It's going to take 21 to knock out our absentee. And it's going to be choice. So you're either going to get the teacup one or you're going to get the pretty bowl one. And they're both beautiful, both floral patterns, all different on the insides. We're looking for 21. We're at 20 with the absentee. You're going to have choice. We're at 20 looking for 21 on the absentee. 20 looking for 21. Geneva, do you want to go to 21? Our absentee is Serena Franklin, but I do not believe she's watching. I don't believe she's watching. So it'll take 21 to knock her out, ladies. 21 to knock her out. We'll set them down. Here's the teacup ones again. These are the ones I like the most, I think. So you have that one, that one, and that one in your teacup ones. It's going to take 21. Fair warning on the 20. Fair warning on the 20. Y'all are going to let her have it? Y'all aren't going to fight her? She's not even on the fight. Okay. Okay. Sold it. $20. Serena Franklin 2 times. No? Make sure you mark which. Put teacup for Serena. So, okay. All right. Next item up. Oh, Lord, there's a lot of these. I can't play this, baby. I'll hold it for a minute. Next item up is already at $22 on your containers. You're at 22 with Donna Nix. They're like Lock and Lock. If anybody knows what Lock and Lock containers are, I like Lock and Lock.
What are we at?
We're at 22 with Donna Nix.
We're at 25 with Jeanette Daughtry.
Yeah, so we're at 25 with Miss Daughtry. And so they all say something different on the top.
They're on label.
So this one says baking soda. This one says powdered sugar. This one says salt. This one says cornstarch. This one says pepper. And it looks like they're done with a Cricut machine, so you could probably put more into it and change them if you wanted. That's brown sugar. This one is baking powder. And you see how easy they open? And they seal really well. Seal really well. See, you heard them lock. And then this one, you get the label yourself. It did not have a label. So you get 2 of the really tall ones, and we're at what, 25? We're at 25 with Jeanette Daughtry. So you get 2 of the really tall ones. And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the smaller ones. So you're going to get 8 containers. 8 containers, and we are at 25. We're at 25 with Miss Daughtry, looking for 26. We're at 25, looking for 26. 25, looking for 26. You get all of these containers. containers. It's not choice. You're going to get the whole set of these lock and lock containers. Fair warning on the 25.
Put it in the basket.
Yeah, they're really awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're really awkward.
Like a messenger.
He may have to come get some stuff. All right, I'm going to sell it $25 to Miss Daughtry. $25 to Miss Daughtry. Next item up, guys, is that Pioneer Woman Instapot. It's a Pioneer Woman Instapot. Okay, so
It's Instapot / crock
yeah,
pot.
it's an Instapot / crock pot. So here's what it looks like. Look how pretty that is. Look at that beautiful pattern. We are already at $20 with William Pritchett. So here's your Instapot lid. But here's your crock pot lid. And then you have your cord inside.
If it's ever been used, I'd be shocked.
And then you have your stand, I guess maybe for your chicken, to put your chicken in. I don't know. I don't use an Instapot, so I have no idea. But you get your internal lid as well, so it'll fit on there. It's not, we don't have any viewers anyway. I'll just kill it. And then here's your lid. So we are at 20. It's going to take 21 to keep going. I'm going to turn this upside down. The lid doesn't, both lids won't fit on there at the same time. But there you go. We're at 22 with Renee Medelis. William Pritchett, you have been outbid. We are at 22 with Renee Medelis. We're at 22 looking for 23. We're at 22 looking for 23 on your Pioneer Woman Instapot and crock pot. It's a twofer. It's a twofer here. So we're at 22 with Renee Medelis.
23 with Ronald.
We're at 23 with Ronald Poor. Hey, Ronald, how's it going? We're at 23 looking for 24. We're at 23 looking for 24.
No, you're good. Movies
On
have
your-
not happened yet.
On your Pioneer Woman Instapot, we're at 24 with Renee Medelis.
25 with Serena.
We're at 25 with
There she
Serena.
is.
There she is. Okay, so we're already at 25 with Serena Franklin. So it's going to take 26 to keep going. It is really pretty. It does have its cord in there. So here's the Instapot lid. I almost hooked it together. There's your crock pot lid. There's your cord. And then it had something else in there. I don't know what this is for. I don't know what that's for. I don't use the Instapots. We're
You
20,
use that so you can put like your roast and stuff on it, and
so it doesn't sit on the bottom and
it
burn.
doesn't sit on the bottom and burn.
Okay.
And also, it's supposed to be, if they don't fall apart, it's supposed to be easier to pull it out.
Okay. We're at 30. We're at 30 with William, looking for 32. We're at 30, looking for 32.
31.
It is. We're at 31 with Serena. It is a really pretty crock pot. It's really pretty. Well, I say crock pot, Instapot. My bad.
/ crock pot.
Hey, Sassy, how's it going? We're at 31 with Serena, looking for 32. Can I move this off, guys? Y'all know what we're bidding on. It is very awkward and heavy. We're at 31 with Serena. It's going to take 32 on the Pioneer Woman Instapot. We're at 31, looking for 32, and it does have its crock pot lid. It does have
It
its.
would be good for canning.
Yeah, we wrote it for canning.
What would be good for canning?
That
Fine.
Okay.
because it pressurizes.
Okay. Well, we're at 32. We're at 33, looking for 34. We're at 33 with Ronald, looking for 34. I don't can. I've never even tried that. I'm sure it will be a disaster. We're at 33 with Ronald. We're at 35 with Ronald. Ronald, did you see
36.
something? We're at 36 with Serena, looking for 37. I have no idea what those cost in the store, but I bet being Pioneer Woman is probably at least $100.
Most Instapots are at least $100.
Oh, okay. I've never bought an Instapot. We're at 36 with
You
Serena.
technically did. You got it for $10 because I got it at a garage sale.
That's true. But then I kept it for the store because I didn't know how to use it.
And the guitar comes up next.
And the guitar is next, guys. We're at 36 with Serena, looking for 37. We're at 36, looking for 37 on your Pioneer Woman Instapot. We're at 36, looking for 37. 36, looking for 37. We're at 36, looking for 37. We're at Serena at 36. So it's going to take 37. Ronald, you have been outbid. William, you have also been outbid. We're at 36 with Serena on the Instapot Pioneer Woman. It is red. It has red roses all over it. It looks like blue roses. It's actually very pretty. It's actually very pretty.
Or leave the box alone.
We're at 36, looking for 37. Fair warning on the 36. Guys, y'all have been outbid. Serena is on top here. All right, I'm going to sell it. Oh,
You said it.
I did. So it's 36 to Serena Franklin. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to wait as long as I could.
Thing like guitar.
Okay, so next item up, you want to take it out of the case for me?
Yeah.
Next item up is our guitar.
Does come with its case.
It does come with a case.
It is an Ibanez.
It's in a Ibanez. You can't really see it. We are already at $40. We're already at $40 on the guitar, so it will take 41. It does. We're at 40, looking for 41. It does come with its case. Yeah, it's just a standard case, nothing fancy about it. We're at 40, looking for 41 on the guitar. It does have its strap on it. We're at 40, looking for 41. 40, looking for 41. Looking for 41. Pretty guitar. Pretty. And inside here, you can see.
You don't like
you can
that.
see the label, huh?
You don't like
You
that.
don't like the guitar, Bailey? You don't like the guitar? We're at 40, looking for 41. We're at 40 with William Thompson. We're at 40 with William Thompson. It's going to take 41 to keep going. It is a nice guitar. You said an Ibanez? Ibanez.
45.
William, do you see a bid I don't see? Because I already had you at 40.
Yeah, he did. 45.
Oh, okay. We're at 45 with William. I didn't see it. I'm
I
sorry.
messaged him. I was like, hey, we're about to be at work.
I didn't see it. So that's as good as you get, Andrew. I do not know how to play the guitar. We're at 45.
Uber attitude.
It is out of tune, but it is a beautiful guitar. It is nice. It does even have its strap on
You
it.
want to know how to play good music?
Don't
Turn the radio on.
Stay tuned.
on your face.
We are at 45 with William Thompson. We're at 45 looking for 46. We're at 45 looking for 46. It is an Ibanez. It has the label and all the information on the inside. Here's the back if you want to see what it looks like. It's very pretty, nice wood grain. It's a great shape. Very, very nice.
Virgil, you're out.
There's the strap. It has the same name as the guitar itself. I don't know what else to tell you. It's very pretty. I don't know anything about guitars to help. We're at 45, Virgil. You've been outbid. We're at 45. It's an acoustic. I know it's not electric.
And it does come with the case that is also matching Ibanez.
What is it?
And it has a strap.
What
Another
does the case itself has the strap? We're at 50 with Virgil. William, you have been outbid. We are at 50 with Virgil. I feel like that. What is that guy on? Was it Punisher? Just sitting in the restaurant, just starts playing the guitar. It's like, what is he doing? We're at 50 with Virgil, so we'll take 55 to keep going on the guitar. We're at 50, looking for 55. 50, looking for 55. On your guitar. On your guitar. 50, looking for 55. We're at 50 with Virgil. Mr. Thompson, if you are watching, you have been outbid. Virgil is at 50. On your Ibanez.
55.
We are at 55 with William. It is a pretty guitar. See right there, you can see it says it, all the details inside there. Get all the deets right there. We're at 55 looking for 60. We're at 55 looking for 60 on the guitar. Woohoo! And I know it's out of tune, but I don't even know how to tune them. So we're at 55. Virgil says he's out. Fair warning on the 55. You two are the only ones interested, so I'm going to call fair warning. And Sean's going to have to take this from me because I'm going to just keep messing with it if he doesn't. All right, we're going to sell it $55 to William Thompson. $55 to William Thompson. I have a feeling that's probably a really good deal. How much is this little toolkit thing in here for the cars?
It is a $10 start. That is another vintage, completely sealed piece.
So this is
Vintage is cars. Shut up.
Yeah. How long has that been?
how long has that been,
This
Becca?
is
Okay. So
not
we're,
vintage.
Yeah.
okay. So we're looking for a $10 start on this vintage.
It is a toolkit.
It's a toolkit for kiddos and it's cars. There's Lightning McQueen right here. It is super cute. It says
Is Crystal and Chris watching Little Man? Would love
I don't
that.
know. Crystal, are you
These are
still watching?
cool.
This is adorable. Look, it's its own little toolkit. I don't want to take it out of the bag. But it says it's 14 pieces, quick fix toolbox.
No, you take it out of its bag
And
and
it's
no longer got its
cars
vintage value.
themed. I bet William can play it too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I
you
bet
can.
William can play that guitar. I can't help you. I'm sorry. But I bet William can. We are looking for $10. Who was asking for this? Was it Lily?
I think it was Miss Cydia.
Lily, are you still watching, my dear? We're doing the cars toolbox now.
Yeah.
We're looking for $10 start. So it says it has 14 pieces in here. I can see, looks like, it's, oh my gosh, it says that it has working wheels. So they can wheel it around. I see like a wrench. I see screwdrivers. That might be a hammer down in there. I can't tell everything in there. But it's got 14 pieces. We're looking for $10 and it is cars thing. This is OG right here, guys. This is vintage. Becca doesn't want to accept that, but it's vintage. We're looking for 10 on your Lightning McQueen toolbox. And it does have all the 14-piece tool set in here. This is super adorable, and it says that the wheels even roll.
Like Tom Mater without the tub.
Yeah, like Tub Mater without the tub. We are looking for 10 on this. It says it has working wheels. Oh my gosh, it looks like they can take the wheels off of it. Look. Oh my goodness.
Well, they got people working on it.
Oh, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna call Skippy because she's not on, so I'm gonna skip it. That's super cute.
14.
It is.
All right, keep going.
Okay, how much?
That's going to be a $30 start.
$30 start. Okay, guys. Not the mama. That you're definitely showing your age if you remember not the mama. That was only one season, but I loved it. I love those. That dinosaurs. Okay, so this is a laminating machine. We're looking for, you said a $30 start?
$30 start.
Looking for a $30 start on the laminating machine. It laminates and it binds. So it will, like, I guess, paperwork or books or something. And we're also going to throw in some laminating pouches to go with it. We didn't laminate anything, but we did turn on. It did heat up.
And I could hear it turning and everything.
Yeah, so we're pretty positive that it's operational fully. We just didn't want to laminate anything. But we do have the 2 packages of laminating sheets here. And then you have your laminating machine itself. So we're looking for $30 start on the laminating machine. This would be good for like teachers, maybe your
maybe you're in the biz of making like phony passports and all that kind of stuff. I guess I can help out.
like your nursery school things for like, you know, like keep making things for them to trace and learn how to write their letters and alphabets and numbers and stuff like that. Or even good for like your church, like your youth groups or stuff like that, or you know, your children's church, giving them activities and things like that to do. But we're looking for $30 on your laminator. Plus, it does bind, so it will make books. I don't know how it does all that, but we're looking for 30, looking for 30, looking for 30. I'm gonna pass it on to Sean if there's no interest because it's awkward and heavy. Got it? Okay. All right, I'm gonna skip it since nobody was interested.
Got it.
Nope.
We got 30 with Donna Nix.
Well, heck yeah.
30 looking for 31. 30 looking for 31. I'm not gonna hold it. I'm just gonna call it. Okay. So we're at 30 on the laminating machine. You do get the laminating sheets to go with it. It does say it will bind also, so I'm guessing it'll make like, little booklets or whatever. You can laminate them and then bind them, and boom, you're done. So we're at 30 looking for 31, 30 looking for 31 on your laminating machine. Fair warning on the 30. I like this next. That's adorable.
That's a good size one, too.
You sure Lexi doesn't need that? Where would she put it? Oh my gosh, I don't know. She wants an outdoor kitchen. All right, sold it $30 to Donna Nick.
Oh, that's it. Santa brings it
She
on.
was the only interested one. What's the start on this?
That's going to be $15 start.
This is a $15 start on your little shopper buggy. Oh my God, it's so cute. We are looking for $15. It is ages 3 and up. It is your little toy shopping cart. It's adorable. We're looking for 15, looking for 15 on your little shopping cart here.
Mom, not to be the person to point it out, but she's not 3 anymore. She's almost 5.
Yeah, that's some good bidding ones
And
on
that would look small up against her.
And it's brand new in the box. You're going to have to put it together.
Oh, that's definitely.
You're going to have to put it together.
It's like, I'm definitely.
But we are looking for
I don't assemble anymore.
$15 on the little shopping cart here. This is adorable. So if you have like your little toddler that has their play kitchen or whatever, they need this.
You can
So
get
you
the
can
play
make the
kitchens
little
that are-
fridge
that are
and they can go
long.
shopping. This is adorable. Of course, they'll probably wind up with baby dolls and dogs and all sorts of stuff in there. We're at 15 with Virgil looking for 16. Guys, it is new in the box. You will have to put it together.
It does roll.
And it does roll. This is fully functional. This is adorable. Chrissy, we are already at 15 with Virgil, so we'll take 16 on your little shopping cart. It says it is ages 3 plus. 3 plus. We are at 15 with Virgil looking for 16. 15 looking for 16. Baby boy, if you're watching me come in here, hotter in the bedroom.
You can't see the door in there.
Yeah, okay. We're at 15 with Virgil looking for 16. Christy,
Breaking TSA protocol.
he lays at my feet when y'all aren't here. We're at 15 with Virgil. Christy, it will take 16 to keep going. We're at 15 looking for 16 on your little shopping cart. This is adorable. This is adorable. Let me turn it to the side there. You can see a better picture of it right there. That's what you're getting. It is completely unassembled in the box, brand new. Fair warning on the 15. I don't see Christy bidding. She bid the 15, but I hadn't seen her since. All right, $15 to Virgil. Woo. More Dr. Seuss. So this bundle is already at $7 with Deanna Featherston. $7 with Deanna Featherston. This lot has some of my favorites in there. Fox and Socks, which is my favorite. Oh, the Things You Can Think. Here's another one of my favorites. Green Eggs and Ham. Are You My Mother? And this is another one of my favorites. One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish.
Yeah, they're all feral though. That's the issue.
This is a good bundle. We are at 10 with Mar. We're at 10 with Mar. It's going to take 11 to keep going. This is a great bundle. Beth, we are already at 10, my dear. Already at 10. So we have Fox and Socks. Oh, the Things You Can Think. Green Eggs and Ham. Are You My Mother? Or One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. We are at 11 with Beth. We are at 11 with Beth, looking for 12. We are at 11, looking for 12. This is probably the best bundle of the night. That was Becca's and Jake's favorite was Green Eggs and Ham.
15.
I read that sucker all the time. We are at 15 with Mar, looking for 16. We are at 15, looking for 16. And you're going to get one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Are You My Mother? Green Eggs and Ham. Oh, The Things You Can Think. Or Fox and Socks. This one is truly a tongue twister. This one is so hard to read, to get through without stumbling. That one is so hard. We're at 16 with Beth, looking for 17. 16, looking for 17 on your Dr. Seuss bundle here. Dr. Seuss bundle. Here's the books that you're bidding on. We're at 16, looking for 17. 16, looking for 17. Mar, you have been outbid. We are at 16 with Beth, looking for 17. We're at 16, looking for 17 on your Dr. Seuss bundle. You get Fox and Socks, or The Things You Can Think. Green Eggs and Ham, Are You My Mother? And one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. 16, looking for 17. 16, looking for 17. Fair warning on the 16. Where'd you go, babe? All right, I'm going to call it $16 to Beth Billings. He's just rubber banding them together.
Why?
You're supposed to be writing them down.
I'm sorry, Mara, I just called it.
I told you that
What I thought we were doing.
Next item up is going to be your art kit. We are already at 7, so it will take 8 to keep going. We're at 7 with Ed Ivy. It's going to take 8 to keep going. We're at 7, looking for 8 on your art kit. Yeah, Mara, I understand that. I'd already called it before your 17 even came in. We are at 7, looking for 8. 7, looking for 8. And I believe what it's missing is like an eraser and a sharpener.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing it's missing. All the colors, all the pastels and everything are there. We're at 7, looking for 8 on your art kit. 7, looking for 8. It's a nice case. You got your pencil colors. You got your chalks. You got your watercolors. It's a nice set. Nice box.
You got it?
Mar, you will always see your bid on your end before we see it on our end, but with the lag, by the time it gets to us, we've already called the item sold. But you will always see your bid pop up on your end well before we ever get it. It takes about a 20 to 30 second round trip. That's why we miss some bids, and it sucks because we miss money too.
We're at 9.
It happens every auction.
We're at 9, now 10. We're at 9, now 10. Yeah, it's really good. I think the only thing it's missing is like an eraser and the pencil sharpener. I think that's the only thing. We're at 9, looking for 10. We're at 10 with Priscilla, looking for 11.
And a smudge stick.
Oh, and a smudge stick.
10.
Those are easy to get. We're at 10 with Priscilla, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. You might as well kill this. We're at 10, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. We're at 10 with Priscilla. We're at 11 with Ronald Poor. We're at 11 with Ronald Poor, looking for 12. We're at 11, looking for 12. And if this has been used, it hasn't been
I
used.
think just a couple things
Well,
fell out of it.
We're at 12 with Priscilla. Yeah, I think just the smudge stick, the eraser, and the sharpener is the only thing that is missing. And, I mean, they could have crumbled for all we know. I don't know. But they are not in here. We're at 12, but that doesn't stop the functionality of this at all. We're at 12, looking for 13. 12, looking for 13 on your art set. 12, looking for 13.
That cricket final coming up.
Ooh, we got the cricket vinyl coming up, guys. We're at 12, looking for 13. 12, looking for 13 on your art set. 12, looking for 13. Fair warning on the 12. All right, I'm gonna sell it $12 to Priscilla Rodriguez. Next item up. Next item up, we have a $10 bid already on your Pokemon card bundle. You do get the box also. We are at 10, looking for 11.
There's a lot of cards.
10, looking for 11. It's about, a quarter of the way full. We're at 10, looking for 11. I did see some, I think is that a holographic one?
There is some holographics in there.
Yeah, there's some holographics in there. We're at 10, looking for 11.
They're
10,
in great
looking for 11. They are in good shape. We're at 10, looking for 11. We're at 12 with Kelly, looking for 13. We're at 12, looking for 13 on your Pokemon cards. I don't know what the heck Ducklet is, but there he is. We're at 12, looking for 13. 12, looking for 13 on your Pokemon cards. We're at 12, looking for 13. And it looks like here you got some page protectors to go with it. You got a bundle of page protectors. We're at 13, looking for 14. We're at 13. Well, I said page protectors, didn't I? We're at 13, looking for 14. We're at 13, looking for 14 on your Pokemon cards. We're at 13, looking for 14. You even have energy cards in here. We're at 13, looking for 14. Same. We're at 13, looking for 14. Here's another holographic one. Torchic. 14. We're at 14 with Kelly, looking for 15. Vandalite. He's another holographic one. We're at Vanna there he is. We're at 14, looking for 15. 14, looking for 15. Yeah, this is a whole sealed thing of the page protectors, or card protectors right here. I don't know how many come in this pack, but that's a whole thing of them. We're at 14 with Kelly, looking for 15. We're at 14, looking for 15. 14, looking for 15. Soul Rock. We're at 14, looking for 15. I'm not even going to try to say that. Simiage, maybe. We're at 14, looking for 15. Fair warning on the 14.
I bet you're doing exceptional.
Yeah, Jake would probably be like, "Oh my God, stop talking." But it's the little things, and especially if I know it's irritating him, I will continue to do so. All right, we're gonna call it $14 to Kelly Bartlett. That's a good deal, Kelly. Next item up is our bundle of That's actually funny. I bet they shut that door real quick too. So next item up, we are already at $10, so we'll take 11. This is our vinyl bundle here. I don't think I can hold it all at once, so you've got this little pastel pink.
You get a bunch of it.
You do get a bunch. This one is adhesive magnetic sheets. So this is good for like photos, fabric, fur, pre-printed paper, wooden cutouts. So this is like multi-purpose for additional crafts. Then you've got a black. You've got an iridescent. Look at that one. That one's cool. We're at 10, looking for 11. You have another black, which is standard for like all your font crafts and stuff like that you do. And this one is got several colors in it, several rolls. It looks like it has all these colors on the bottom rolled up in here. That's a good pack. So we're at 10, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11 on your, let's see if I can hold it all so you can see it. 10, looking for 11 here. 10, looking for 11. This is all the Cricut material vinyl that you get here. We're at 10, looking for 11 on all of it. You get all of it. It's a bundle. We're at 10, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. No interest? Nobody does Cricut anymore? Yeah, that's what I said. 10, looking for 11.
She uses weird verbiage.
I do. interest to keep bidding. All right, I'm gonna call it. Ow, ow, pull my hair.
I need to know who.
$10, if you let me have it. $10, Violet Thompson. These are next item up is a Pioneer Woman. It's a set of bowls. What's the start? This is going to take an $8 start on your set of Pioneer Woman bowls. So this one says laugh a lot and enjoy on the inside. And this one says have fun and enjoy and laugh a lot. They all say the same thing. They both say the same thing. These are Pioneer Woman. You get both bowls and you said what, sir? $8 start. $8 start for 2 Pioneer Woman bowls. Looking for 8. These are good. We're at 8 with Beth and Coley. Looking for 9. We're at 8 looking for 9. On your Pioneer Woman bowl set, you're going to get both of them. On the inside, it says, have fun, laugh a lot, and enjoy. We're at 10 with Stephen Goodrich. Tammy, Coley, y'all been outbid. We're at 10 with Stephen Goodrich. Tammy, it's going to take at least 11. We're at 10 looking for 11. We're at 10 with Stephen Goodrich looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. On your Pioneer Woman. They're going to like those. On your Pioneer Woman bowls, we're at 10. We're at 12 with Beth and Coley.
Yeah, I was about to put them in there. She's like, no, those are not
for.
That's for the afternoon.
We're at 12 looking for 13. We're at 12 we're at 15 with Stephen.
And she's like, look at him. I was like, it's beer box. She's like,
no. We're at 15 looking for 16. 15 looking for 16. You do get both bowls.
I've already decided on the name we're going to call it.
We're at 15 looking for 16. 15 looking for 16. On your pair of Pioneer Woman bowls, we're at 15 looking for 16. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. I'm so sorry. If you want, you can message Beck if it's something you really want. We can bid for you, my dear.
What's going to be called?
We're at 15 looking for 16. We're at 15 looking for 16. On your Pioneer Woman bowls, you get 2 bowls. That's great. We're at 15 looking for 16. Fair warning on the 15 with Stephen Goodrich.
No, I almost forgot about the Land Before Time DVDs.
Yeah, Rebels would really like you to run them.
Let's
We're
run
waiting.
them next.
All right, Andrew, we're going to run the Land Before Time stuff right after this. All right, I'm going to sell it $15 to Stephen Goodrich. Okay. So, we have the Land Before Time, all 14 movies. Can't believe there's 14 of these things.
I wouldn't have went to auction if I was younger.
Sean, so what do you want to start this at? Because it's the same person. 7? I started at 8, right?
It's got to go to 8, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. So, we need an $8 bid. We are already at 7. So it has The Land Before Time, The Great Valley Adventure, The Time of the Great Giving, Journey Through the Mist, The Mysterious Island, The Secret of Forest Rock, Mysterious Island.
No, Journey Through the Mist.
Oh, Journey Through the Mist, Becca says is her favorite. The Secret of the Sorceress Rock, The Stone of Cold Fire, The Big Freeze. We're at 9 with Andrew. We are at 10 with Absentee. With Vicki Guilford. We see Journey to Big Water, The Great Long Neck Migration, Invasion of the Tiny Sauruses, The Great Day of the Flyers, The Wisdom of Friends, and Journey of the Brave. Oh, plus, if it's not bad enough, you get sing-along songs from your favorite Land Before Time adventures. Yeah. No. So we are at 15. Absentee is out. We are at 15, looking for 16 on your movies here. On your movies.
Did you look that one up?
That was Vicky's.
So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get a lot of them are on like
Curious.
one disc. We are at 15. We are at 15.
16.
We're at 16 with Vonna looking for 17.
Yeah, that would have never went to auction.
We are-
if I was your baby still.
That'd have been one I've been like, take it to your room. I don't want to hear it.
20.
We're at 20 with Andrew looking for 21. We're at 20 looking for
No.
21. 20 looking for 21. Just because it's nostalgic for you don't mean it's worth it to you.
It is to them.
Hey, it's worth that all day long. Not censored. That's all the movie.
I just these tortured me when I was a young mother. Okay,
You got that creep thing from it.
Ugh. I can't do it.
I like dinosaurs though. I always did like dinosaurs.
Lexi,
But you didn't like
Lex-
these.
Lexi loves Land Before Time.
I didn't mind them the first time.
But the 500th time.
Yes,
Okay,
that was a little
that's
bit-
also fair. That's also
After
fair.
the second
We're-
year straight.
God help me.
But this one was all
And
over
then they're like,
again.
oh, we're coming out with a new one. You're like,
No,
yay!
you're not. Not this one.
No. We're at 20 looking for 21. We're at 20 looking for 21. And it's all 14 movies. All 14 Land Before Time movies. All 14. Why would you want to do that to yourself? We're at 20 looking for 21. Fair warning on the 20.
Just saying, it has to be adjusted.
Which one is Ducky?
Ducky's the.
This one?
Yeah.
No, that's Littlefoot. Ducky's the green one.
This is
Yeah.
Ducky? Oh, see, I don't even know. I blocked all that out. All right, we're selling it $20 to Andrew. Yeah, nope.
Yep,
Nope.
keep on keeping on.
Yep.
Nope. Okay, so we already have
So you're at 6.
we're at $6 with Serena Franklin on your man cave bottle opener sign.
Deanna Featherstone was at 5. On
Yes,
the pre-bid.
Deanna Featherstone was at 5. Deanna Featherstone was at 5 on the pre-bid, but we had an absentee for Serena that came in, so it trumped her 5. So we are at 6 with Serena Franklin. It says, "Welcome to the man cave. My cave, my rules," and it's a bottle opener, it's a bottle top opener. So we are at 6 looking for 7. 6 looking for 7.
It's already got the wall hanger
Or
thing
here.
on it. It's already got the wall hanger thing and everything.
Yeah, it's ready to hang up. So we are at 6 with Serena Franklin. Deanna, if you are still watching, Serena outbid you on her absentee. We are at 6 with Serena looking for 7.
Could it be used in a she shed?
Could it be used in a?
If it was a she
It says
shed.
man
No, but
cave.
if you had a she shed one.
No, it needs one that holds wine corks if it's a she shed.
Oh, women can't drink beer?
They can, but it's typical rule we drink wine.
I drink it all.
Wrong.
Becca drinks anything. Okay, that's not
Wrong.
fair. That's not
Where we
fair. Hey, Danny, I see you. I'm sorry. I hadn't been paying attention. We hadn't had any viewers on YouTube.
He's like, just ignore me.
I'm sorry,
What do
Danny.
you
Yes, I see you.
Well, Danny, those flags are coming up.
Yeah, the flag that you were bidding on is coming up. So fair warning on the 6. I don't see any other interest in
She's
it.
not going to have to fight for that.
She's not going to have to fight for this one. She's
She's
not going to have to
not
fight.
gonna be upset about that.
Right? Right?
Okay.
All right, we're going to sell it $6 to Serena Franklin. $6 to Serena Franklin.
More Dr. Seuss books.
Danny, did you hear me? I said hello. I did see you. I apologize. I've been kind of looking over there, but we haven't had very many viewers on YouTube, so my apologies there. So next item up is another bundle of your Dr. Seuss books. I got a thumbs up. Okay, so we are already at 7 with Deanna Featherstone, so we'll take 8 on your Dr. Seuss books. So this one has Cows Can Moo, Can You? There's a Wocket in My Pocket. Would you rather be a bullfrog? That one's cute. And I wish I had duck feet. So we are at 7 looking for 8 on your Dr. Seuss book bundle. So Cows Can Moo, Can You? There's a Wocket in My Pocket. Would you rather be a bullfrog? And I wish that I had duck feet. That one's a little bit newer. It came out when the kids were little, but it is a newer one. I didn't have it when I was little, so it was a newer one that came out. We're at 7 looking for 8. You deserve that. 7 looking for 8 on your Dr. Seuss book bundle. Is Deanna going to get her one? We're at 7 looking for 8. 7 looking for 8. I wish I had duck feet. Would you rather be a bullfrog? That one was cute. There's a walk it in my pocket. That works. And a walk it. Walk it. I guess this little green dude is the walk it. And then cows can moo, can you? All about farms. No interest in the book bundle here?
There is interest. There's no more interest.
Shut up. If they're not bidding, there's no interest. She's not on to bid. She already showed her
Give me the
interest.
books.
You do it wrong.
Shut up.
You get the
We're at 7 with
I did
Deanna
move.
Featherston.
As long as Moo's on top. Put Moo on top.
Okay, Danny, we're going to do your flags next since you're on, hon. We're going to do that next.
walk it in my pocket.
Okay, so we are at $8 on the flags here, so it's going to be choice, okay? So you have your Texas flag.
These are like 3x5s.
Yeah, they're like 3x5s. It does have your little grommets in there, so you can hang it up. Obviously, I mean, you saw the picture. It's a good size flag. So you have your Texas flag.
See what Anthony said?
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Have your Texas flag, or your basically your fireman. Back the red flag, right? In the red one, the fireman. Yeah, the thin red line. So then you have your fireman flag, and they're both the same size. Or you have your Texas flag. And we are at 8, so we'll take 9. We are at 8. It will take 9 on the flags. So we have the Texas flag or the thin red line flag. We're at 8 looking for 9. 8 looking for 9. On your choice of flags. There we go. Texas. I folded wrong. Or the thin red line. We're at 8 looking for 9. 8 looking for 9. Fair warning on the 8. I know which one Dana wants. All right, we're going to sell it $8 to Danny. Danny, did you want the other one or just the Texas flag? Because he already answered. He said Texas. All right, we got you. The thin red line one is available still if anybody is interested. The thin red line one is available if interested for the $8. So next item up, we have this Rebel flag necklace. We are already at $3. We're already at $3, so we'll take 4 to keep going on your Rebel flag necklace. Hi, Sasha, you're on camera. We're at 3 looking for 4, 3 looking for 4 on your Rebel flag necklace here. You're not Sasha. You're not Sasha. We're at 3 looking for 4, 3 looking for 4 on your Rebel flag necklace. 3 looking for 4, 3 looking for 4 on your Rebel flag. 3 looking for 4. Hi, yes, thank you. Thank you. We're at 3 looking for 4, 3 looking for 4. Any? You're a big old. Don't get in my face. We're at 3 looking for 4. Fair warning on the 3. Fair warning on the 3. She wants some attention. So we're going to sell it $3 to Sheila. Next item up, we already have a $7 bid. These are nice. These are nice. It's a box of your wine glasses, and all the stems are different colors. So we are already at 7. It's going to take 8 to keep going. And it is a set of 6, and they are 10-ounce capacity. These are really pretty. So we are at 7. It will take 8 to keep going on your stemmed wine glasses here. They are all different colors on the stems itself, and they're 10-ounce capacity. You can get them all in the one box. They're all wrapped up in here. I did check that. So we are at 7 looking for 8. 7 looking for 8 on your wine glasses. 7 looking for 8. Nobody drinks wine. I know Violet. She's the one bidding on. Oh, we're at 8 with Pamela. She does kind of like crafts or something like that with I think the ladies of her church, and they decorate them up and stuff. We're at 8. Violet, if you're watching, or William, if you're watching, y'all have been outbid. We're at 8 with Pamela, looking for 9. 8 looking for 9. They are the colored stems here on the wine glasses. They're 10 ounces, and you get 6 of them. 6 of them. We're at 8 looking for 9. 8 looking for 9. We're at 8 looking for 9. I don't know if William and Violet are still on or not. We're at 8 looking for 9. Well, he can't do anything else. There's no room. You have to get off. We're at 8 looking for 9. We're at 9 with Serena looking for 10. We're at 9 looking for 10.
I'm going to put them in the box.
Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, Sean's going to move them off. Okay, Sean's going to move them off because he doesn't want me to drop them. So we are at 9 with the wine glasses looking for 10. Pamela, my dear, you have been outbid. We're at 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. Come here. We're at 10 looking for 11 on your wine glasses. They are colored stemmed. 11. We are at 11 with Serena. We're at 11 with Serena. I know big boy. We're at 11 with Serena looking for 12. We're at 11 looking for 12 on your wine glasses. We're at 11 looking for 12. 11 looking for 12. We're at 15 with Pamela. Boris, you're famous. Somebody told you hi. We're at 15 looking for 16. Come on, baby. We're at 15 looking for 16. 15 looking for 16. He's a big boy. He's gotten really big. We're at 15 looking for 16. He's 7 months old. Lord, help us. We're at 15. Serena, you have been outbid. We're at 15 looking for 16. I'm not feeding you yet. We're at 15 looking for 16. 15 looking for 16. Fair warning on the 15.
Do the Pioneer Woman rolling.
Okay. Starting good. Okay.
How much did the wine glasses sell for?
We're still on them. Okay. I'm just fixing a call and we're gonna sell them for $15 to Pamela May, huh? Because he's just a teenager. He's something. He's something. Okay, we're not doing that. Thank you. So next item up is another. Yeah, I called it. Next item up is going to be a $10 start. This is your Pioneer Woman rolling pin. It is marked right there. You can see it says Pioneer Woman. Now, I was told that these are like collectible, that they only put out like one a year and are always a different pattern. They never replicate the pattern. So
That was retired.
this one obviously is a retired pattern.
They can go up to $100 easy.
Yeah, and they can go up to like $100 easy. I love this one. This one's just the blues and the yellows. Yes, ma'am, you did. I'm sorry. But we are looking for a $10 start on your Pioneer Woman rolling pin. And like Sean said, that these are collectible. They only put one out a year, and the patterns never duplicate. So this one is going to be a retired pattern. I absolutely love this pattern. The blues and the yellows. This is totally me right here. But we're looking for 10, looking for 10, looking for 10 on your Pioneer Woman rolling pin. It does feel like it's the ceramic or whatever that they make them out of. We are at 10 with Stephen, looking for 11. We are at 10, looking for 11. Hi, baby girl. Why don't you come over here? Coley, we are already at 10. It's going to take 11 to keep going. We are already at 10 with Stephen, so it will take 11 to keep going. We are at 10, looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. This one is a pretty one. 10, looking for 11 on your Pioneer Woman rolling pin. 10, looking for 11. Come on, baby. Come around here. We're at 10 looking for 11. Beth and Coley, you have been out. You'll have to go to 11 because Stephen had already said 10 before you guys. We are at 10 looking for 11 on this really pretty rolling pin. It is Pioneer Woman. Going to be a retired one.
You got it with Fauna. 11.
We're at 11 with Vanna Brown looking for 12. We are at 11 looking for 12. That popped open. We're at 11 looking for 12. Beth and Coley, Vanna came in right before you at the 11, so we'll take 12. It popped open. We are at 11 with Vanna. It's going to take, we're at 13 with Stephen. We're at 13 with Stephen. I know. We're at 13 with Stephen, so it's going to take 14. We're at 13 looking for 14 on your Pioneer Woman rolling pin. It is like ceramic, and it is a retired pattern. We're at 14 with Vanna. We're at 14 with Vanna looking for 15. We're at 14 looking for 15 on your Pioneer Woman rolling pin. 14 looking for 15. Hey, that was my foot. 14 looking for 15. We're at 16 with Stephen looking for 17.
Let me take it.
Yes. We're at 16 looking for 17. 16 looking for 17. I just had Sean move it off. We are still bidding on the rolling pin. I just didn't want to hold it anymore. We are at 16 looking for 17. We are at 16 looking for 17. On the rolling pin. 16 looking for 17. 16. 16 looking for 17. It is a retired rolling pin. It is Pioneer Woman. It is ceramic. And it's a one pattern and done. They only make one pattern a year. So you won't be able to buy that one in stores. Maybe online on eBay or something, but not in the store. Fair warning on the 16. Fair warning on the 16. We're going to sell it $16 to Stephen Goodrich. Choice. All right, next item up is going to be Choice. $3 start on your Disney books. I'm as tired as a rolling pin. So it's going to be a $3 start. Choice. So you're going to have your Disney books of Pinocchio, and these are great graphics. Look at that; those are beautiful. So you have Pinocchio, you have Hercules, Zero to Hero, with no time flat. There we go. Oh, he did. I'm sorry, Stephen. I forgot all about it too. Boris, and then you got the Lion King.
Ow.
Looking for $3.
Ow.
These are great Disney books. You have The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Those are expensive books.
These are nice Disney books. These are nice. Then you have The Little Mermaid. We're looking for 3, looking for 3, looking for 3. Hang on, let me find some with a picture. They're all Choice. Great illustration, great colors. You got Sleeping Beauty. Looking for 3, looking for 3, looking for 3. You got Beauty and the Beast, which is one of my favorites. Beauty and the Beast. Yes, darn. So you got Beauty and the Beast, looking for 3. And then you have Bambi. Nope, I'm out. Looking for 3, looking for 3, looking for 3.
Mom is.
All right, skip them. Let's keep going.
All right, nobody's interested. Next item up, how much?
$6 more.
Next item up is a $6 start. It's going to be on your 10-piece like sand pail kind of
That's
set.
a huge kit.
This is
Is it a
nice.
wheelbarrow?
Yes, it's a wheelbarrow. You have your watering can. You have all bunch of different molds in here, and we're looking for what?
$6.
That's it.
6.
We're just looking for $6 on all this. So, guys, if you haven't gone to the beach yet, this is kid ready. It's still sealed up and ready to go.
Yeah,
You just throw it in the car and pack it up and go. You have your sifters, your shovels, your presses, your rakes. You have your molds. You have your watering can, and you even have a wheelbarrow. How great is that? We're looking for 6, looking for 6, looking for 6. This is super cute. I like this. The grandbabies will like this one. We're looking for 6, looking for 6, looking for 6. So it looks like you have 1, 2, 3. Looks like 4 molds, 1 press, the sifter, the shovel, the rake, and a watering
I'll
can.
go 6 on that.
You'll go 6 on
Yeah,
this?
so we take the kids to the beach this year.
All right, so Sean's at 6, looking for 7. 6, looking for 7 on the sand pail
Yeah,
kit.
because they asked that question, where are we going? I'm like,
They have already been asking. So we are at
It's
6,
so hot.
looking for. I know it's hot. I don't. Can we just leave Gamma at a hotel or whatever at the house? We're at
so
6,
hot.
looking for 7. Fair warning on the 6. Yeah, nobody's gonna bid against you, Sean. But the girls will like it. All right, we're gonna sell it. $6 for the grandbabies. That's what it's for. Oh. I'm gonna pause for just a split second so I can get me a drink.
We're getting close.
Are we getting close?
Close.
One of those advent calendars has a bid.
Yeah.
Okay, next item up is a completely sealed child psychology book. We are already at $3 with Alicia Chambers. It says Child Psychology Development in Changing Society. It says it's a 5th edition. I'm sure it's probably some kind of college book, like for some kind of college course that you would take in psychology. But we are looking for 4. We are already at 3 with Alicia Chambers. We are at 3 looking for 4. 3 looking for 4. And guys, it is completely sealed. It has never been opened. It is brand new. We are at 3 looking for 4. 3 looking for 4. What you laughing at, Danny? What did I say now? We're at 4 with Vonna Brown looking for 5. We're at 4. We're at 5. Alicia's watching. I was just fixing to say, Alicia, you've been outbid. We are at 5 with Alicia looking for 6. We are at 5 looking for 6. On your child psychology book, it says it is 5th edition, whatever that means. I guess maybe it's the newest. We're at 6 with Vonna Brown looking for 7. We're at 6 looking for 7 on your child psychology book. 6 looking for 7. 6 looking for 7. We're at 7 with Alicia looking for 8. We're at 7 looking for 8. And again, it is completely sealed. It has never been opened. It is still shrink wrapped. I hear you, Danny. I hear you. It never failed me. We're at 8 looking for 9. And it certainly, I survived it. I mean,
9.
We're at 9 with Alicia looking for 10. 9 looking for 10 because my dad believed the same thing. We're at 9 looking for 10. 9 looking for 10. On the child psychology book. Vonna, you have been outbid. We are at 9 with Alicia Chambers looking for 10. But of course, my dad only had to do it one time, Danny. One time. And I learned. Then it was just a threat. That was enough. I didn't do it again. We are at 9 with Alicia looking for 10. We're at 10 with Vonna looking for 12. We're at 10 looking for 12. 10 looking for 12. 10 looking for 12. We're at 11. That works too with Alicia looking for 12. We're at 11 looking for 12 on your child psychology book. It says development in a changing society. We're at 12 looking for 13. Yeah, I heard that once. That was enough for me. We're at 13 with Alicia looking for 14. My dad had the belt that had those little like brad holes in it. They were all like the studded metal holes. So he got some wind resistance, let me tell you. We are at 13 looking for 14. We're at 14 with Vonna looking for 15. We're at 14 looking for 15. Like I said, it just took the one time. I learned quick. We're at 14 looking for 15. 14 looking for 15. Then it was the tone and how he said my name, and it was the full name. I stopped. I was good. We're at 15 with Alicia looking for 16. 15 looking for 16. On your child psychology book, it says development in a changing society, and it is a 5th edition.
Princess of Power.
Avery would like that.
16.
We're at 16 looking for 17, and it's the right one. It's not that new stuff. We're at 16 looking for 17. 16 looking for 17. Alicia says she's out, so I'm going to call fair warning. It was just you two ladies bidding. Sasha, stop. All right, I'm going to sell it $16 to Vanna Brown. Starting bid.
Yeah, man, $8.
All right. Yeah. They did. Those boomers didn't play. So we're looking for an $8 start, you said? On this big blanket here. I don't know what size it says. It's probably a 50 by 60.
Probably a standard.
It's probably a standard throw blanket. We're looking for $8. Sasha's going to kill him. We are looking for 8 on the blanket. It does look like it is navy and maybe with like a reversible, or maybe that's just like the top like border of it or whatever. It looks like it maybe has a white trim on it. So it's navy and white. We're looking for 8. It is still packaged up. It's still brand new. Still sealed in its vacuum sealed bag. We are looking for $8 on your blanket. Looking for 8. On your blanket. We're at 8 with Tandy Monier. Looking for 9. 8 looking for 9. You know, he's going to look really weird when she bites his nose off. Just saying.
Gotta kill the puppy.
It's a big puppy. We're at 8 looking for 9. 8 looking for 9. On your blanket here. It is navy and white. You can see it looks like that's like a border. It goes around it right there, the white. And then it is a pretty navy color. I don't know the texture of it because I can't open it. It is still sealed. We are at 8 looking for 9. But if I had to guess, it's either Sherpa or it's like that really soft like velour or whatever you call it. But it's probably nice either way. We are at 8 looking for 9. 8 looking for 9. Fair warning on the 8. What is he doing in there? All right, we're going to sell it $8 to Tammy Monier. How much on these?
That's going to take $8.
All right, this is going to be here. An $8 start on this. He's moving the table. So these are an $8 start. These are ready, set, learn. And they are the ones that you can use like the dry erase markers on, so you can wipe them clean and reuse them. So see here, you can mark them in them, and then dry erase markers, and then you can clean them back up, and they can be reused for another day. So you have alphabet practice, looking for $8. Letters, words, and numbers. Phonics practice. Anybody remember the Hooked on Phonics stuff? Handwriting practice, and not like it was. It's totally different, I guarantee you. And first concepts. It wasn't something you learned in school. It was a kit that was sent to your home.
So we have that.
Yeah.
We got choice.
That's all we got left?
There's more.
Oh, okay. So we're looking for $8, guys. This is perfect for like your little pre-Kers, your kindergartens that are learning how to do all this stuff. We're at $8 with Vanna. These are the dry erase ones, so you can write in them and you can reuse them. You can.
Here, those were on the regular auction.
Yeah. So this one, it says first concept. So it's wipe, clean, practice, and working with shapes, letters, colors, and words.
You're at 8.
We are at 8 with Vanna Brown. This one is the handwriting practices. We're at 8, Danny. We're looking for 9. We are at 8 with Vanna, Danny. So we'll take 9. See, there's your alphabet letters, your handwriting practices right there. And these are nice because you can reuse them over and over again. Danny, it will take 9 to keep going. Vanna beat you to it on Facebook. This one is the phonics.
He's at 10.
We're at 10 with Danny, looking for 11. We're at 10, looking for 11. I like these
Holy,
because
it's going to take a little bit more.
We're at 10 with Danny on Facebook, on YouTube, I'm sorry. We're at 10 with Danny on YouTube. This one is your alphabet practice. So it's teaching you your letters and how to write them. See, E is for elephant. We're at 11 with Vonna on Facebook. Danny, you have been outbid. We're at 11 with Vonna. And then this one is your letters, words, and numbers. And this is really nice because these are dry erase. They can reuse them over and over again. So if you have a kid that's maybe struggling in something specific, like maybe they're struggling with either counting or how to write the number 2, you can practice it over and over until they get it down. So we are at 11 looking for 12. We are at 11 with Vonna Brown on Facebook looking for 12. But you are going to get all of these guys. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. You get 5 of them, and they all cover different things. We're at 15 with Beth and Coley on Facebook. Danny, we are now at 15 on Facebook. We are at 15. Danny, we are at 15 on Facebook with Beth and Coley. So it's going to take at least 16 to keep going. I'm sorry, we are now at 16 with Vonna on Facebook. So Danny, it's going to take 17. We are at 16 with Vonna looking for 17. 16 looking for 17. These are great. These are great. It says the first concepts focuses on color words, common opposites, two-dimensional shapes, tracing upper and lowercase letters. We are at 16 looking for 17. The handwriting practices tracing and writing lowercase and uppercase letters of the alphabet, introducing children to the correspondence between the letters and sounds, and developing dexterity. We're at 16 looking for 17. This one introduces children to the correspondence between letters and sounds, identifying lowercase letters of the alphabet. And then, of course, this one is practicing the alphabet, letters, and sounds. And then this one is learning kind of the same. So, and these are great, tracing numbers and everything like that. So we're at 16. We're at 16 looking for 17. We're at 16 looking for 17. Beth and Coley, you have been outbid. We are at 16 with Vonna. Fair warning on the 16. Those are nice books. I'll do those next since he keeps knocking them over. All right, we're going to call it $16 to Vonna. Next item up, guys, is your advent calendars. Now, these are not your advent calendars like that are chocolates or toys or something like that.
Brenda.
I'm sorry, Brenda. I had just called it, my dear. I am so sorry. And I don't have any more of those. That was all I had. So we are already at $5. Already at $5 on these advent calendars. Now, their choice here. So I have the Marvel or I have the Disney Princess one. Now, guys, what's cool about these is these can be used over and over again because when you open them up, they're full of little mini stories. So there's little mini storybooks in each one of these. So you can literally, every day you use one and you can put it back and then you can do it again next year. Or you can mix up the books so that they don't remember what was in which one. But this can be used over and over again. So you're going to have your mini storybooks inside your advent calendar. We're at, Alicia, we're already at 5, so we'll take 6 here. It will take 6. So you've got your Marvel one that has the storybooks in it. Or you have your Princess one that also has your storybooks in it. So we are already at 5 with Mackenzie Pritchett. It will take 6. And it's choice, either your Princess or your Marvel. We are already at 5 with Mackenzie, looking for 6. We are at 5, looking for 6. Alicia, it will take 6 to keep going. Let me show you what one of the little books looks like here. Let me open one. So I'm going to pull out number 23 here. I'll pull out number 23. Be safe out there, Danny. Be safe. Be safe. Have a good night.
Danny said 20.
Danny, are you going to?
Or was that an old bid?
Maybe he was going to the 20 after I'd already called it on the thing. So this is what you're looking at here. So see, I just pulled out one of them here, and it's a little storybook. See? It's a little storybook. And you're going to get an advent calendar full of those storybooks. You're going to get an advent calendar full of them. And it's either choice of your Disney or your Marvel. Disney princesses or your Marvel right there. So we are at 6 looking for 7, 6 looking for 7 on your Marvel or Disney advent calendars. And I like it because they're storybooks. There's storybooks inside. Fair on the 6th. Stop throwing it. You're going to get him bit. We are at 6. Fair warning on the 6th.
Up here. Now. He has not touched you. Up here.
All right, we're going to. We're at 6. So I'm going to sell them at $6 to Alicia Chambers. Alicia, do you want the Disney or do you want the Marvel or do you want them both? Because these are something that you can reuse every year because it doesn't have toys or candy or punch outs or anything like that. So you literally can reuse these every time. Or if you get them both, you could really make them both mad because, you know, you have the girls and the boys and you can mix the books up. You can put the boys' books in the girls' books and vice versa. That'd really make them mad. Just, you know, if you want to spice things up, I'm just saying. Just let me know. She wants them both. All right, Alicia, they're both for you. Next item up, is this all together or? Okay, what's the starting bid?
$10 start.
Oh, cool. It's a Titanic game. Okay, so it's a Wii bundle of games here. We're looking for a $10 start. So you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. We're looking for 10. You have Epic Mickey. You have Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. These are all for Wii. Or you have Hidden Mysteries, Titanic, Secrets of the Faithful Voyage. That one I would like. We're at 10 with Charles looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. Hey, Charles, how you been? We're at 10 looking for 11. So this one says for the Titanic, Hidden Mystery, Secret of the Faithful Voyage. Explore the most famous ship in the world. Feel the ship deck creak as you search for hidden objects, decode secret puzzles, and solve the greatest sea mystery ever. Oh, that one would be down my alley. I like those kind of games. We're at 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11 on your Wii bundle. On your Wii bundle. 10 looking for 11 on the Wii bundle. And you get all of the games. You don't have to pick. You get all four. All four. We're at 10 with Charles looking for 11. 10 looking for 11 on your Wii games. 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. Fair warning on the 10. You're going to have to let me know how this one plays. I don't have a Wii anymore, so.
Mine is back.
Yeah, and the girls is all packed up, so I can't play it. All right, I'm going to call it $10, Charles Griffiths. Sean, I don't have any other items. You're stepping on his tail. Oh, is it? Okay, guys, that was the end. That was the end here. That was our last item of the night. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. That was a great night. I had a lot of fun. We will do it again on Thursday.